Friday night. It's a Friday night freak show. Okay. And we're just going to do this. Everybody must have went to bed early. I went to bed early. Then I woke up early. Wake up, people. It's okay. It's okay. You can come out now. The monster's gone. Wake up, people. The monster is gone. He can't get to you now. It's okay. I'm trying to get my nights and days reversed. Oh, I know what always gets people riled up. There you go. How's that look? Is that better? Well, lark turkeys are coming in. It's good to see you all. Lurking, lurking, lurking. This is going to be the shortest stream in the history of StreamYard, a 10-minute live stream. I wonder if they would count that as a short. Yeah, I never tried that before, but I think I might do it just to see if they'll count a live stream as a short if it's less than so many minutes. I bet they will. and probably the live stream that goes viral. The little shortest one in the history. No, I'm not up late, Lisa. I went to sleep early and then I woke up. This is my morning. How are you doing? I worked on my van all day today, so I didn't do a live because I was busy. Yeah, well, I haven't been eating any coleslaw. I've been eating peanut butter and jelly. I ate a can of tuna too the other day, but other than that, it's all right. No gas, no gassy ass with that stuff. Peanut butter doesn't give you gas. Actually, I don't know why I went live. I should just went back to bed. Oh, you been cleaning? Shit, I worked on my van all freaking day. I got up early in the morning, was gonna go get coffee, and the van wouldn't start. And I'm like, what the fuck? Battery was all the way fucking dead. I had a wire loose. I fixed my heater though. Now my heater blows. But it took all day long to get power into that battery. I used my jump box, battery charger. I thought for a minute I was gonna have to go buy a new battery. I still may have to. I have to wait until morning and see if it'll start. If it won't, then I'm gonna have to go try to hustle a battery. I'll wait till morning and see if it starts. There wasn't anything on that hadn't been on, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what drained the battery. And it wasn't cold. I just hadn't started it in a few days, but it hadn't been cold. Normally I can leave mine for weeks before the battery will drain down. Hey peeps. I don't the battery was dead and there was a wire off uh going the one going down, I guess the one going down to the starter or the starter relay, one or the other. Anyway, so I had to root around and find those and pick I had to repair that. Then getting the charge back in the battery took all freaking day. I used my jump box and then I used the battery charger. And then I charged the jump box back up and I used the jump box again and then the battery charger. And actually I switched around and used two different battery chargers. And finally, after I just left it on there all day, I finally got enough power in there and it started. Oh, yeah, but I found the blower to my heater wasn't blowing. There would have been I don't know, it looked like maybe somebody at one time had cut the end out of a Coca-Cola bottle, making a funnel out of it. Because in mine, you got to have a funnel to put the transmission fluid in. They got no cap hole, and you have to put it down a little tiny hole. Anyway, but there was a Coca-Cola bottle down there, and it was blocking the vent the vent thingy. Yeah, I know, bro. It is. Well, I thought. Well, it's out of warranty too because I bought it 3 years ago, and it's only got a 2-year warranty. So the warranty's out. So if I have to have a battery, I have to buy one. That ain't gonna be no exchange in it. I checked that because mine. It's got a 2-year warranty. It's got that little dot sticker on it that tells you when you got it. But that dot sticker is always 2 months behind anyway. Like if you buy it in December, that little dot sticker it will be dated like September or October. Hey, Chelsea. Chelsea, did you text me? Somebody did, and I don't know who it was. They never text back and they never called, nothing. I don't know who it was. Probably some weirdo. Them nut jobs are always slinging my number out there. What are you doing up this late, Brian? I don't know if mine may be distilled water, bottled water. I don't know what it is. I got some bottled water though, a little bit. I got about 6 bottled waters left. I didn't even check the water in the battery. Oh, the other thing was I put a quart of oil in it, and my van's got that like my generator does. It's got that low oil cutoff that won't let it start if it's low on oil. So I put that quart of oil in I had. Like I said, I don't know what fixed it, but it's probably a combination of all the shit I did. I worked on it all day though. Hey, if I can't fix it, that bitch ain't even broke. I'll tell you that. I usually work on all my own shit. Yeah, I've heard of that swammy, but yeah, I don't never put an aspirin in them. I've had to add water. Um, I did it to these batteries that these ones I use on my solar. Oh, really? But anyway, time I got done with all that, by the time it got dark, I was tired. I was beat down. I got everything put away and unplugged and unhooked and got my setup charged up for the night. And me and Sam come in and went to sleep. I woke up a while ago, take the dog out and go to the bathroom and played my game for about an hour. And then I said, well, I think I'll just go lie for a little bit. Maybe that'll make me sleepy. Princess, what you doing, girl? Good morning or good evening. It's 11:24 here. It ain't even midnight yet. I don't, Brian. Yeah. Well, if it's bad and it ain't if I have to keep messing with it, I'll just end up well, it'll be next my next check day, but I'll just buy a new battery. I ain't gonna mess with it. Like I said, once the battery's old, it's old. It's just fucked off at that point. I've been working on my van all day, honey. My honey biz. I'm just glad it wasn't nothing major. I was wondering about and I put some heat in my gas tank too. I thought, well, I thought maybe it might have got picked up water in the gas tank or something when I got gas last time. You never know what's going to keep one from not wanting to start. Because it should have started when I put my jump box on it, but it didn't. And I tried it twice. I even charged it all the way back up, made sure it was a full charge in it before I used it. But working my butt off, Chels. I'm a grease monkey sometimes. Sometimes I'm a solar monkey. Sometimes I'll just go poop in the bucket just to make me happy. I don't got no Pepsis. I don't. Oh, thank you, princess. Look at you. Look how sweet. Isn't she sweet? Yeah. Well, yeah. I've still got a lot of shit to get done here. I want to get back on the road. Man, I gotta go back. I gotta go back to Oklahoma because I want to check on my animals there. Check on my camper. God, I've still got weed I haven't trimmed yet. I'm always busy, Chelsea. Always. I'm not kidding. Yeah, but I got to get. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this car out. When I go back, I'm gonna load all my shit out of my shed. I'm gonna go through it, clean it out, load everything in there that I can get into the car, and I'm gonna get a car dolly and put the car on the car dolly with all my stuff in it and tow it back to Oklahoma. Get it out of here. That way, so when the thieves come, they won't be nothing here for them to steal. They can come look around all they want. Yep. Well, thank you, swimming. I always like all the good tips y'all give me on stuff. Oh, there's not, Brian. There's no crud on mine. I keep mine clean. Now those nuts that go on your the ends that you put on your post, now those will get rusty. But I don't get acid crud on top of my battery. I keep that shit clean. I got a wire brush. I got a post cleaner. I got that stuff. And well, actually, you can put baking soda on it too. Baking soda does a better job. That's all that, when you pour Coke or a Pepsi on there, that's all it's cleaning it off, anyways, all that soda in there. So you could just put baking soda on there, pour some water on it, cleans it right up. But I just take a brush and brush mine off. Well, yeah, like I said, it's got soda in it, Chelsea. But if all you got's baking soda in your house, you can use it too. You could use whatever you got. Hell, I went out there one day, my dildo just beat that freaking crud off of it. I said, "Get off of my battery post, you crud." But I don't know. I don't think I got any baking soda with me. I got baking powder, but I don't think I have any baking soda. I stuck it in my refrigerator. Also, I keep a box of it in there. It keeps your odors and shit out of your food, out of your refrigerator from your food. Yeah, it was, Brian. Had a wire off, dude. I had to go out there and pull all my shit, pull my cable ends off, and get the wires off and put them back. It was a wire going over to the starter relay. Yeah, exactly. That's what I do, Lisa. And I put a fresh box in the fridge. But I didn't bring any with me. I usually have some. I keep in that Dometic cooler. Um, but I took it out and I took that one out of there and put it in the camper, and that's where it's at right now. I think I got two boxes and they're both in the camper. I forgot to put one back in the cooler before I left. Oh, I fixed my heater too, Brian. My heater wasn't blowing. I've been all winter when it got cold when I was up in Oklahoma City. Man, I was freezing my ass off. No freaking heater. Uh, I mean, it was on. The heater was working. It just wasn't blowing. But I found what was causing that and fixed that today too. But I still got a couple more things I got to fix. But I got to pull my dash out to do all that. I'm going to rewire I got to put new wires on my going to my stereo too. My speaker wires. But when they stole my van, they jacked up a bunch of my wiring, even my speaker wires. So I've only got I think I don't know how many speakers. I got a shitload of them in here, but I only like two of them working. So I'm gonna redo the speaker wires too. But I got to get another spool of speaker wire. Well, I've got some, but it's that heavy. It's really heavy, and I use that real thin wire for that. I found a roll in my son's car, that car I got, and actually, I'm thinking about he's got an amp in there and a great big gigantic speaker. I'm thinking about putting that speaker back of my van and mount that amp up there up underneath my seat, my front seat. No, he big basses. My son used to come over here all the time in that car. I could hear him like 2 miles down the road before he got here. Had that big bass and the thump thump, boom 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 boom, boom 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 boom. You know, I'd be an old lady big bass in it going down the road. Believe it or not, I got one whole toolbox that's got nothing but wire and those little things that you smash wires together with, and the little ends, the little plug-in things that goes. I got to get some more of those other ones though, them ones that just push on, because that's what I use on those speaker wires. Because that's the only thing you can use on them. Because speakers have those two little like little titties that sticks out on 'em. You got to use those push on battery ends. Turn on the headlights. It's not been cold here all week. I mean, we ain't had no sun, but the temperature's been in the 60s and 70s all week during the day, and it's get down at night. It gets been getting down to 40s and 50s. But we've had a lot of rain, and I figured that rain might have caused it, but I don't know. That wire was off. Well, I knew it wasn't. I knew it was something. I was hoping like hell that this thing hadn't jumped time, cause man, it's gonna play hell getting in there. Put a timing chain on in this van or belt. I ain't even sure if it's got a belt or a chain on it. But that's what it sounded like when I was trying to start it. It was turning over, but there wasn't nothing hitting. And I thought, well, if it's tune-up stuff, I got tune-up stuff I can put on it, right? So I kept checking shit, kept looking around. I couldn't even find my freaking electrical tester. My back of my van's so piled up with crap right now. Is that true? Good deal, honey. Yep. Glad they had a fun time. I called Jose the other night to check on him. He cussed me out, and then she cussed me out, and then they hung the phone up on me. I said, "Oh well, at least he's alive." That's all I was making sure of anyway. I didn't know if he's alive or dead. I call him every once in a while just to see if he's okay. Well, he wasn't cussing me out. He was cussing me out because he don't like Nikki, and oh well, I like Nikki, so he's just got to get over it. But that's why he was cussing me out, and then she cussed me out. Now I seen the other day, old girl was kissing him, and she said he ain't never kissed a girl before. I can tell. She gave him a tongue lashing. She said, and I knew Jose's still a virgin anyway. You could tell by the way he acts. But he blocked me over there, honey. I asked him if he was growing a mustache or if he had a caterpillar crawling across his upper lip, and he blocked me. That's funnier than fuck. Oh, I can't believe Friday night. Everybody's in bed already. God bless. Usually everybody's up looking for a place to go chat. I did. I asked him that, honey, and he blocked. I don't. I guess he blocked me. I don't know. It was in her chat. She might have blocked me. I don't know which one did. One of them did. I said, "Oh well." Well, it looked like he had a little fuzz up there, on his upper lip, but I never know if it's black magic marker or, if he's got a caterpillar fell on his upper lip or what happened. But anyway, you know how that is. Ah. Yeah, Swammy. I texted Rick the very first day when he wouldn't go, and I told him, I said, you get on that fucking phone and call 911. Anyway, he never answered me back, but I guess he must have called and they sent a taxi to get him. Oh, did he make it home, Hebrew? I haven't, like I said, I've been working on my van all day. I don't know who did what today. I didn't have time to mess with YouTube today. If I got time to mess with YouTube, I do. But when I got more important shit to do, I'm over doing that shit. Cool. Well, he'll be back to normal fighting with me in a few days. That'll be all right. He likes fighting with me. But we're always fighting. Me and Rick Crude are. But he did text me and tell me a happy Thanksgiving and stuff. That's why I like to have everybody's number in here, or everybody's got mine. That way they could check on me, make sure I'm alive or dead. You never know around here. Yeah, it's been quiet. Man, it's been quiet as a fucking house mouse. I've been cleaning up the yard a little more. I need a fucking rake. Oh yeah, I don't. He cusses me, calls me an old whore, all kinds of shit. But I don't pay no attention to it. Hey Charles.
Hey, how's it going?
I saw a little bit of your visit a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah, your visit with Jose and Sarah. But
yeah, right here.
Hey,
oh,
what's up?
You still there?
What's up?
Well, hey, Jose. I was telling him about me going over your chat the other day, asking you if you had a caterpillar crawling across your upper lip or if you was growing a mustache. I saw something on there.
Okay. She doesn't see me like how you guys see, like how you guys see me. We're like friends, but not like anything.
Yeah, not yet. Anyway,
Jose, it's okay, honey. I'm not jealous. I'm still Charles's woman. That's okay.
You mean Charles Camden?
No.
Oh,
This other good looking one. The good looking Charles.
no, she's putting into work, getting water, and he's probably gonna have to make a propane run tomorrow.
I worked on my van all day, Charles. I mean, all day. Since early this morning. No, I got up, was going to go down and get me something to eat. I needed some coffee. When I turned, the bitch wouldn't start. Next thing you know, shit, I had everything kicked out there.
You can try, but they probably sell them there. Is that what you guys use for heat, the little bitty ones?
No, for like a lantern.
Oh, but they use the big ones for heat.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. I'm worried about their heat out here, Stella, because
I thought you said they was using something that burned like diesel fuel or something, that kind of fuel.
What is that called? I think the blue lino.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the liquid. Oh, okay. You're using the liquid fuel then, not the propane.
She said in Missoula somebody stole her generator.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, they'll steal anything ain't nailed down. I'm serious. People will take anything if you ain't got that somebody nailed to the dirt.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
They don't bother my shit in Oklahoma because my son-in-law come out there and pop a cap in their ass.
Jose acts a lot different in person, Stella. He's not as good.
I
And
know. I met him. Remember, he stayed here a couple weeks with me.
I'm gonna take him tomorrow out to my place, and I'm gonna have him stack some bags of chicken feed.
You got a dolly?
He's gonna kill me with 50 pounds. What is it, 100 pounds?
They're 50. Well, actually, some of them are 40 now. They've lowered the amount that's in the bags. They did my dog food the same way. I used to get 55 pounds of this kibble and bit. They've lowered it. Now it's only 45 pound, and the price is
Oh,
still the same.
Rick Rude made it home.
Yeah, that's somebody was saying he did in here a while ago. Like I said, hey Carlos Z, I'm just now catching up on YouTube shit.
You were right
Oh,
though.
I
You
fixed
called
my
it like
heater, Charles.
you
You know
called
what it
it.
was? I'm gonna blame Jose. You know what was wrong with my fucking heater?
What?
Had a goddamn plastic Coke bottle down there blocking where my heater. No, I'm
I
serious.
didn't do that.
That ain't no
It was
good.
Jose's damn Coke bottle in there blocking where my heater blows.
Did she have
You
a
know, where
seat
it sucks
charger?
the air in.
See, charger, yeah.
I got one in here.
No, it looked like somebody cut the bottom out of it, made a funnel out of it at one time, and it fell down in there.
Shit, right now.
Is it?
And I went and got an old piece of metal come out of the end of that old rake, and I stuck it. I couldn't reach it, you know, because way down up in there, and I'm a little short thing. But anyway, I got that piece of metal pipe and shoved it down there, shoved it up in that Coke bottle, and got it and widgeted it. Finally, I got it up out of there.
Yeah, she's
And
got Jose doing man duties, Stella. He's got to go charge the phone and get the water. And
Hey, I saw a shooting star, and so I wished on it.
she's getting him in line.
good deal. Yeah, that's what I do before it gets dark every day. I make sure all my shit's charged up for the night. You know,
Oh,
it's a routine. And
You want
once
to?
you get used
No,
to that routine, Jose, then you'll know what you gotta do before
I got
night
like
comes.
3 bundles,
Oh yeah,
3 handfuls.
that's pretty good. Yeah, they start a fire outside here, and we stood around the fire earlier. It was boring. Yukon Ann came on there and said it was a boring stream, and I
And of
understand.
course,
I'll
if,
see if I can
if
set
people
up
ain't
a fire stream
fighting, if
before
people ain't fighting, they always think it's boring, Charles. But it's been here's why I got to build a fire too very soonly here. But it's raining every other day. Like tomorrow, and all tomorrow night gonna be piss pouring rain again. Every other freaking day. So I can't get my leaves and my tree limbs and shit dried out enough to burn.
You're gonna stay there until you rent it out? Or
No, I just got a shitload of stuff to do here.
yeah,
Oh.
it's probably nice to have a change of scenery for a little while too.
Yeah, like this.
Yeah, but you know, I'm ready to be on the road again.
Jose's up here in the
supposed to be
freaking
in
mountains.
Texas.
He is
Huh?
up here in the mountains. He went from shitty ass Oklahoma up here to he's up in the mountains.
This is my kind of home here, man. I like the mountains. You may not be able to get me going, man. I like
Yeah.
the mountains.
It's nice up here, dude. That's why I lived up here for 4 years.
Well, you remember Jose's from Pennsylvania. He likes that snow and shit. I don't. I grew up in Indiana. I hate fucking
I
snow
gotta
and
try to
ice.
help find him some boots though, because he's got low tops and it's hard to do low tops up here. I'll look around. see
Yeah,
what-
I gave a couple pair of my
Yeah.
sons.
Fuck boots.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son had a bunch of boots and stuff here, you know. I gave a nice pair of leather ones away the other day to somebody. I don't remember. I just been getting rid of his stuff like that, his clothes and I ain't got no need for them.
Hey, Stella,
Yeah.
did you see Sam get very pissed off today?
No, honey, I wasn't in YouTube
Oh.
all day. I told you I was working on my land.
stream and started cussing me out. Said, "You stupid fat fuck." He's like, "You stupid fat fuck." He's like, "I was just about to go live," and I'm like, "Hell, dude, you're sitting in a van. I'm meeting up with Jose. I'm the one sitting here with the content." You know, I didn't even know he had it scheduled, but he thinks I'm stepping on his toes. You know, this community's big enough. More than one people could be live at once. You know.
Well, and plus people like to bounce around. They get tired of sitting in the same chat.
Yeah, I was
You
over at Buzz's for about an hour tonight. He went live and
Thank you, Hebrew.
nobody was up there. I told him you want your fucking shirt back. He said he'll look into it.
Rodders was happy to see you with me.
Oh yeah.
I bet.
Oh yeah. Rodney came up earlier. That was funny.
I know he's probably pissed that he
Thank
didn't
you,
see me
sweetie.
when I was there.
I almost got to meet Rodney and Beakers.
But sadly to say is that like I always make a return trip to Oklahoma City area.
Well, you was up there in the, what is that? What's that other big town up there close to Oklahoma? That's where you
Oh,
that's
yeah.
where you was, but I didn't know Jose was there. I could have whooped through there on my way back.
They got toilet paper in there and shit.
But I was already back here time I knew he was there. What's that other city, Jose? That other big one right there when you come out of Oklahoma City.
Will it come out of where?
When you come out of Oklahoma City going back to Arkansas.
Oh, you talking about
Fort Smith?
Sallisaw?
Sallisaw down there.
No. He
Okay.
was somewhere. No, he was somewhere else or close
Some
to
people
it.
that owned the farm let me stay there.
I had a good friend from
Yeah, Tulsa.
Fort
Tulsa.
Smith.
Thank you. No, Tulsa.
Tulsa's where I lived. I lived in Tulsa for a year.
Yeah, but I think Jose was up close to Tulsa, but I didn't know it till I
I
was
was
done.
in Tulsa.
He was in North. You were at Catoosa Walmart, weren't you?
Yeah.
Right there by the subway.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But
One of
I
my
was
best
already,
friends-
before I knew he was there, though, I was already nearly back here.
One of
So,
my best friends used to run that subway, so I'm like, dude, I'd probably hook you up with a. I don't know if he still does or not, but
I was in the I wouldn't say rich part of the area, but it was,
I was
getting
about-
there.
yeah, Catoosa's nice. I was about ready to send out one of my hoes to get him, something like that.
Huh.
They're feminine.
Oh shit.
they still got the package.
gay
They
guy
still
that
got the package,
Oh,
Charles.
hey, this guy came to town. Like, I guess he was tweaking or something, but he's a total bottom. He loves cock.
Yeah,
But
listen to that. Hear
What?
that beep? I hear that beep.
Yeah.
That's it, my inverter. See, we ain't had no sun around here in days. And I forgot, I ain't even using it, forgot left it on. Now it's beeping. I gotta go for and shut it off. It drives me crazy. And it
she's mad
pierces my
because
dog.
they're around you, dude.
There you go. Okay. I got it off. That thing will drive you nuts. Well, where'd they go? Shit. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Yeah, that's I think Swammy and them just came in and told us that Rick was home. I've been busy all day. I hadn't had a chance to go check on his stream and see what's going on there. How's he getting around? Because I had a couple friends had amputations like year before last here where I'm at, and man, it takes them forever. They probably gave him a wheelchair, I imagine, or something to take home to push himself around in. It's got chilly tonight. That rain's coming in though tonight. It's supposed to come in tonight. It ain't hit yet, but it's coming. Oh, they gave him a wheelchair. I figured they probably would. And then his I just call him a stub. It's got to heal up, and then they'll start fitting him for a prosthetic. They got to let it heal up a little bit first. And he'll have to keep that sock over it though. And even after a while, it'll rub it raw till the skin gets tough up on it. He gonna go through hell, I can tell you that. He gonna be in pain for a while. Like I said, I had a couple friends that had to get their legs took off. And these people way younger than me, you know. I just don't know how I'm making it. I don't even know how I keep going this much. Life's weird, I can tell you that. I mean, all my friends are like in their freaking 40s, you know, have to get their legs cut off and shit. And I'm like, God dang, man, I'm already 68. I still work on my own vehicle, you know. I still get up, jump, and run around like I'm a wild child. Oh yeah, more than that. Because even after he gets his prosthetic, and then he's got to learn to walk on that, and that's a whole nother ball game. One of my friends lived in an upstairs apartment, and he would have to hang on to the rail. He'd go to the store, you know. He'd come back. He'd have his little bags of groceries, and then he'd just hang his grocery bags on his arms, and he'd have to grab that rail that on the stairs and pull himself up to the top to get his groceries back upstairs. No, hey, I ain't kidding, man. It's yeah. Oh yeah, well, till he gets it, it's going to be tough. And it's even going to be tougher after he gets it, for probably about a year. It takes a while. Hell, I had a back surgery. I've had to learn to walk all over again twice after surgeries. Okay, because I had a hip and my leg replaced. You know what I'm saying? I got mine's all internal though. I still got my real leg. They just put titanium in me. But and then I had back surgery first time. I had to learn how to walk all over again after that. You know, I'm a tough old cookie though. I just keep going. And they only gave me a walker. I didn't even get a wheelchair. Well, except for that one time when I ran away from the hospital, I stole a wheelchair and took it with me because I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk at all. But I couldn't get I couldn't get so big. They gave me a walker that was like three sizes too big. It was real wide. I still got it. And I couldn't get it down my hallway. So I'd walk the walker over to the hallway, then I'd park the walker, and then I'd grab each side of the hallway with my hands, and I'd walk myself down the hallway to go to the bathroom, hanging onto the wall. Oh yeah, he is. He's a tough old fucker. He'll make it. Hell, he from Texas. Them Texas guys. I lived in Texas a while. They tough. Russian infantries. I bet they are. If they was any country I'd be afraid of, that'd be honestly, I think it'd be Russia, because they don't mess around, and they got that oh, their artillery's like way ahead of ours. You know, we just our United States, we just think we got some shit. We ain't got nothing compared to what they got. Oh, no problem, Rob. Yeah, I get my head together after a while and go realize, hey, I got to check these guys. I gave Swammy one too. I don't know where he went, but I gave him a wrench too. Because if you don't, somebody will come in that don't like you and be giving you the big boot. Then I have to go back and unboot you, and it just makes a big mess. It's easier to just give you a wrench. It's up to you to keep it. Only people I block out of here is those porn link bombers. I bet yeah, you're not used to 44. Oh, no problem, Swammy. I had to open up my YouTube so I could go do it because you can't do it from StreamYard. So I don't know what it is here. It's probably 40 or 40 something. It's probably in the 40s here too. Yeah, like I said, I give everybody a wrench. It's up to you to keep it. And if you fuck off and start just blocking people out of blue, then I take your wrench away and you won't get it back. Simple as that. And you can click on people's names and go to channel, and, Snoop Dogg them, subscribe them if you want to. And yeah, that's the only ones I take out of here is those porn link bombers. Oh, you in Tennessee? Yeah, yeah, and Scammy Sammy. Not people used to always think when we would talk about old Scammy in here, they thought we was talk about you, Swammy. I said no, it ain't. We ain't talk about Swammy. We talk about Scammy Sammy. That's a whole nother ball game there. Yeah, he's a piece of shit. That's the main reason I gave you the wrench to make sure they didn't think you was him. Yeah, 'cause Swammy ain't Scammy Sammy. That's a for sure. But and I normally keep my link pinned, if any of you wants to come up, because I verify and shit, with you, and make sure you ain't gonna come up and drop me a big old penis. I got me some dick this week. I don't need to look at no porn bombs. Well, I had me some anyway. Mm. My dog was cock blocking me though, and he about eat him up. And I'm glad I got me some though before he did. See how much nicer I am, Lisa, since I got some. Oh, I know you will be, Swammy. No, I ain't kidding, man. My dog about eat that dude up. He lunged out, about took it, tried to take his face off. I got my dog's a German Shepherd Doberman mix, and he's real protective, And anyway, well, dude left. He left and come back the next day. And when he come back the next day, he was just gonna step on up in my van, right? And my dog goes, "Oh no, the fuck you ain't, Bubba!" He went bam. That dude jumped back about 10 foot. I still think he shit his pants. Hey, he's pretty all right. He's a pretty cool guy though. He really was. I liked him. He was funny. We had a fun time. He got real good personality. He's got my number. He knows how to get a hold of me. Oh, that leg in my icon, that's a Scammy Sammy's leg. That ain't Rick's leg. I didn't put Rick's leg up. This old fat fuck, old hateful bastard. That's his leg. His other leg's about half that size. Oh God, I know. No, it looks like, honestly, it looks like a little Vienna sausage with a little mushroom cap top on the top of it. He used to come sit in my basement and pull his penis out all the time and deep throat hot dogs and shit. Pull his old wrinkly nutsack up over his little penis and then let go of it. Looked like a wadded up paper bag. Somebody trying to, you ever wad them paper bags up and throw them in a trash can? Well, that's kind of what it looked like to me. At Charles, he's out having the time of his life, Lisa. He's out having fun with Jose. Well, we'll see if Jose stays longer than 2 weeks, because Jose always call him Walk Away Joe, because he's good for about 2 weeks when he visits people, and then he just ups and disappears. I know, Swammy. I tried telling him, but he wouldn't listen because he's hard headed. He's hard headed as hell. But you see how he talks to me. I mean, look at Swammy. Look at all the videos Rick's got up of me. But you know what? See, I believe it or not, that's why my subscribers keep climbing, because people make videos about me, and they don't care if they're trash videos, if they're trashing you or what. They go, oh man, I got to go check this chick out. You know, because you got people hates Rick, you got people likes Rick, and Rick and I, we just ride the fence together. One minute he hates me, and the next minute he'll talk to me. Hell, I got shit up on my wall about him too. I mean, it's a even Steven gate there. But I mean, it's in it, when they see his like his channel link or something, it sends them over to his channel. Gives him some viewers and stuff. No, 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 Lisa. Jose took the bus and went to Sarah's, and then Charles drove. Charles wasn't far from there, so he drove over where Sarah's camped at. Sarah's got an RV, and he took it. Charles drove over there and met up with them at where they're camped at. Yeah, he took a Greyhound, I think, but he took that to Sarah's, and then Charles drove out there and met him. He hadn't blocked me yet either, Swammy. That's how I know he likes me. Oh, he calls me names. His nickname for me is Little Titties. He calls me when he texts me, "Hey James, damn, thank you. I always come by your station and leave you a thumbs up too, honey." I was gonna let you know. Sometimes I'm busy. I don't have time to hang around and chat, but I stop by and give you that thumbs up. I see your channel's really, really grown. But yeah, me and Rick, we call each other names and do all that shit. But it just people like drama. Drama brings views. I don't care what anybody says. It's like a train wreck. They know it's going to be awful, but they just can't stop watching. Like I said, usually I'm surprised it being Friday night. I'm surprised I ain't got 40 people in here. I don't know. I guess everybody went to bed early. I normally don't do night streams. I do early. Yeah, at least he's alive. Yeah, that's true. He'll be all right. Like I said, if he takes care of that leg and don't get as long as he don't get a subdural hematoma on it or something, and in that bus, see, when I had to have my hip and leg replaced, I developed a subdural hematoma right on the side of it where they put that titanium hip knuckle in, and it was as big as 2 grapefruits. Freaked me out. I had to lay around for a while, let that shit dissolve. Yeah, but you still got to be careful because, like I said, them subdural hematoma ain't nothing but a big gigantic blood clot. And if it bursts, you're dead. That's it. If it bursts, it goes straight to your friggin' heart. You over with. That's it. Might as well kiss this earth goodbye. Anyway, but you got to lay around because they won't just go in there and drain them. They can go in there and drain that shit out of there, but they don't do it. They rather have it dissolve on its own, and that's what I did. It took a little while. I'd lay around a couple months, you know, a lot more. I mean, more than I normally do. My doctor made me quit twerking. He says, "You need to quit twerking till that hip heals up." He got all over me. I said, "Okay, okay, god dang." You Uh-oh. Oh, you feeling sick? Oh, well, there's been a flu, not a flu, what do you call it? One of them airborne viruses going around. Some people are getting the throw ups and the diarrhea, and then you're also getting some symptoms of like a cold or a flu. And my daughter just had to go. Her and her man had to go to the doctor and get him. They gave him a Z pack. I got everything with me I need if I come down sick. I doctor myself. Blue vulvas. Yeah, there you go, honey. But I had the diarrheas. Trying to think, is last night or night before? One night anyway. In the last couple of days, I had it. But like I said, it's like a 24-hour bug. It just goes away. I'm better now. Remember, y'all said I sounded like I was getting sick. Well, like I said, it only lasted about one day, and it was gone. And then I felt better. So whatever it was, it's an airborne virus. You know, you can get it no matter what state, no matter what country you're in. It's in the air. Yeah, I ate me some chips a while ago. I've snacked on them, and I'm drinking a little bit of root beer. I didn't really get. I was going to go out and try to get me some breakfast this morning. I ended up working on my or yesterday morning rather. Now it's midnight now, but I ended up working. I worked on that van all day. I got it done right just before it got dark. Got all my stuff charged up, and I was ready for nighttime. Well, yeah, I have to rest. But I went to bed early, and then I woke up earlier. I woke up about 10 o'clock, but I went and played my game. I got a little game I play on my phone. I went and played that for about an hour, and then I said, "Well, don't look like I'm gonna get back to sleep right away, so I think I'll just go do a live stream for a little bit, see what everybody's up to." I did go. I did went and watched. I looked at the one where Charles and Jose met up, but that was it. That's all of them I had time to go back through. I always go over. So I go when I get ready to go to bed. I go over in Zombies. Zombies will be up. I always go over and sleep in his chat at night because he usually runs it. Even if he falls asleep, leaves his stream running. His stream's always there. So I go over sleep with my zombies at night. I don't think you know him, honey. Have you ever went over and met Zombies? Zombies is pretty cool. He likes to drink. He's pretty fun. He goes out and builds a fire in a barrel sometimes, and sometimes he'll be out working on his car, or he's got no motor home he's got for a project. He Every once in a while he'll go out and do something on it or try to start it or something. But he's usually doing something. Yeah. Have you met him yet? Oh yeah. Yeah, he shows his penis sometimes. That's what I'm saying. I've seen every dick in YouTube, honey. If anybody out there has ever exposed themselves, I've seen it, believe me. He's cute though. I think he's cute. He's got sex. He's got a sexy mouth. He's got one of them mouths you just want to, yeah, one of them. Charles gets mad at me because I like his ass crack. Yeah, I was talking to somebody the other day, and I told them my stable was full, honey. I've got my stable of men. I collect them all up. I said my stable's full. Oh, he's cute, honey. He's cute as he can be. His kitty cat died, honey. He was out there. He was out on his live stream all night, digging a hole to bury his cat, and he's been real depressed because his cat died this week. And I don't know. I feel bad. I feel bad for him. His little kitty cat died. Yeah, I know. I do. I love Charles, though. I mean, not like I'm not in love with him, but he's funny. You know, he is. He's got a good personality. A lot of people don't see it, but I guess I see things in people that other people don't see. But there's very few people that I actually hate, and I think they're disgusting. And Scammy's one of them. You know, oh nasty Sam. I can't stand him. I never have liked him. I probably never will like him. Ain't had no thieves around here in the last couple days, though. That's a good thing. Hey, hey, Tyler. Well, everybody can be nice when they want to. I can even be nice sometimes, honey. I just, I just rather be ornery. Yeah, Tyler, you're a hunk too. Tyler's a cutie, poop head. Tyler's a cutie. He's got really sexy house slippers. That's for damn sure. Oh, see, Tyler should have come help me work on my van today, and I wouldn't have to spend all day working on it. And the only tool I had to use was my freaking hammer. Ain't that the shits? I got it fixed. I was glad to get that heater working, man. That heater ain't worked all winter. I mean, it works, but it wasn't blowing. Hell, I was happy to have that to be able to fix that. I didn't know that's all it was going to take to fix it, or I'd have done fixed it. I was just looking around in there for maybe see if some other kind of wire was off or whatever. I guess I just didn't have enough power in that battery yet. I know it took forever to get it the battery up. I ain't kidding. That battery was tough to get charged back up. It was drained. It showed on the gauge that it still had like a little bit of power in it, a little bit. But I'll check it in the morning when I get up. If it's supposed to be pouring down rain tomorrow, but I'll get out there between the rain guzzles and go up front and start it up. Let it run a little bit. Make sure that battery stays up. I'm gonna try to go out and get me something to eat for breakfast in the morning. I hate to get out. I hate to run around that rain. That water puddles up out here and floods. You hit these puddles. You have to be careful what I'm saying. Because if you don't, you hit them water puddles, they'll throw you right off in that fucking ditch. And they've got these ditches dug out there about 3 foot deep. You get off in one of them ditches, and you ain't gonna get, you gonna play hell getting out of it. And I ain't got no hoist on front of my winch yet. I need to get a winch on the front of this van. I ain't had the money for a winch. I'll get it one of these years, though. I'll find one in the pawn shop or something. But I still got a lot of stuff to get done here. I gotta get the yard cleaned up. I got to get that trailer cleaned up inside. I gotta get my shed cleaned out. I gotta clean this car out, and then I'm gonna load everything into that car. It needs a strut fixed on it. Otherwise, I'd drive it back to Oklahoma. But I'm gonna have to get a car dolly, put it on a car dolly, and just pull it, I guess. I was having trouble all week with mine, honey. They've been having problems. It's the phone carriers having some kind of issues. I'm not sure what. After I did those, I did some updates, I did the updates on my apps that fixed it, whatever it was. I mean, I ain't kidding. I couldn't even. I'd go to make a phone call. I'd have to go reset my network settings every time I go to make a phone call. Like I said, it's in the network, but it's in the software, not the device itself. So make sure you do your updates. I'm not cold. I haven't been cold actually all winter. I haven't run my heater in here in days. I mean, it's a little chilly because it's damp, from the rain. But I got my blankets on. I got my socks on. I got my hat on. If my hands get cold, I put some gloves on. I don't really. My daughter asked me the other day. Her and her man, they come over here, and she had to get back in their truck and sit down with the heat where the heater was on. She said, "I don't see how you can stand it out here in this cold, Mom." And I said, "I guess I'm just used to it. I don't know." And I didn't even have a jacket on. I just had my sweats, you know. Well, it's at Walmart Wi-Fi, honey. You know how it is. I know it's going to rain tomorrow because the weather said it's supposed to rain all day and tomorrow night too. So it's going to be the next day before I'm going to be able to get out there and get anything done. I got some stuff that's over in this other vehicle I got to clean out of there too because I got to get it ready. I need my grandson to get over and get that and get it moved out of here too. I got a lot of shit to do. Yeah, well, it's warm for winter time. It's real warm for winter time, but it's still chilly. I've just gotten used to it. I've been out in the cold jacking around all winter, traveling back and forth and camping at the lakes and shit. And hey, Schwan, hang on, I'll go look see what it is. Just a minute. Um, okay, it's 62 degrees, honey. What it says. Borrowing the neighbors. Hey, somebody around here's got Wi-Fi on. I didn't use it because I don't see if you go into somebody else's Wi-Fi, they can come back into your device because somebody's got their Wi-Fi on out here and it's open. And but I'll go down McDonald's and use theirs. I've got a one of those operating system updates I got to do, and it won't do it on my data. for whatever reason. It never will. I always have to go borrow Wi-Fi to do it. I was gonna borrow whoever's that Wi-Fi was. I got thinking, nah, man, I want them motherfuckers all into my phone, see my dick pics and shit. Might be a weirdo. 5 degrees, damn. Oh no, I'd be freezing if it was that cold. My damn heater'd be on for sure if I was that cold. Oh, honey, I got a new bra and I really love it. And it's called a foam bra, and it don't have no wire in it. Oh, never mind. You don't. Your boobs ain't big enough to put in a bra anyway. But but yeah, I got this new one, and it's the most comfortable bra I've ever wore in my life. I mean, you can actually sleep in it. It's that comfortable. I keep my data locked up. Like when I'm on my hotspot and stuff, I got it password protected, so other people can't jump on there. Because when I got it on, I run my laptop off of it. I set my laptop up too, where I can actually I can text and make phone calls from my laptop. I figured you'd like that, honey. No, they had these were on sale, honey. I got it for $3. I ain't kidding. $3. That's $1.50 per boob, right? And it really is. It's comfortable, and it's called foam. It's a foam bra. It's just really soft. It don't have none of that push up stuff or none of that crap in it. I don't need none of that. My boobs are big enough. They I don't need none of that extra pad. I just need it lifted up so they don't draggle down around my kneecaps. You know what I mean? Well, when you get old, honey, everything heads south. So maybe yours will head south one of these days. It'll look like you got more. And I hate those wires. If I buy a bra that's got a wire in it, I take that. I'll make a little hole in it, pull that wire out. I hate them things. Boy, they're uncomfortable. Ooh, I got me some new boy shorts too, honey, and they are just cute. My little old butt cheeks just hangs right on out of them. I can't wear sports bras though. I uh I don't know. It's the way they're made. You know how they come down and cross over the middle of your spine in the back. No, seriously, it causes me a lot of pain. I have bought several sports bras and can't never wear them. End up giving them away. So I finally quit even trying them. I like to wear a sports bra in the summertime. I just like wear it for a top. You know what I'm saying? But I can't wear them. They send a lot of pain into my back. It's like those tank tops that they go over and it's got that one piece that goes down the middle of your back. Well, anything that touches my spine causes pain. And so I can't wear those either. I've got a couple of them I do wear them, but I don't wear them very long. They get uncomfortable. Once my neck and back starts hurting, I got to peel them bitches off. Now I want to go get me some coleslaw tomorrow. I haven't had no gas. I hadn't been gassy in days because I haven't been eating my coleslaw. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a cool deal. I don't like them because they'll sweat under them, and you'll get like a you'll get like a diaper rash under them. If you got big boobs and they hang down. So that's why I like to wear my bra. It keeps them lifted up so I don't get a rash under there, from the sweat. Well, it's cold now, I ain't gonna sweat, but summertime I sweat. But I guess you're supposed to. Mm. I'm gonna have a couple chips. I sleep in this one because it's really comfortable. It's just more you can sleep in them, honey, but most of the time it's just uncomfortable to sleep in a bra. It's better to wear one. Seriously. Mm. Hey, honey, I bet all my lurkers, I got 12 people in here. You're the only one talking. I bet they love his bra talk, don't they? I sleep in my bra. It's really comfortable, though. I just didn't feel like digging my duffel bag out and getting in there digging out a bra. Digging around for a bra. I wear mine to sleep. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's them the ones with the underwire. Them's the bad ones to sleep in. They're uncomfortable as hell. Like I said, I take that wire out if I have to get one like that. I can't wear them wire ones. Just come on in, take your bra off, flip it over on the side there, get comfy. They all lurking. I bet you they're hunting their bras right now, honey, just trying to get comfy like us. One of them went back out. Guess they didn't like the bra talk. I sit and watch people come in and out all the time. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I like to let it all hang out. And now in the summer, I don't wear a bra a lot of times because most of the time, I'm either spraying myself down with a water hose, and that's not good to if you're wearing a bra to get that wet. But if I don't wear a bra, my top and shorts they usually dry out really quick. Brian likes them to all hang out, don't you, Brian? Yeah, I see that. I see that. They're coming in for the bra lessons, huh? They're learning not to sleep in a bra. We haven't even got to start talking about thong yet, honey. I didn't buy thong this time though, honey. I bought boy shorts. To kind of make your little hiney hang out. Your little butt cheeks falls out the bottom of them. And they're really cute. They're black and white polka dot. She wore an itsy weetsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini for the first time today. Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're going to take that bra off, and then you'll let the dog out. I can't believe it's that cold there, though. Well, I mean, I can because you're in Canada, but it ain't cold. It ain't cold here at all. It's like I said, it's chilly because it's damp, and I'm sleeping in a van. Honey, just go out. Well, you ain't got a car. Never mind. I was going to tell you, go out and get in your car, just sleep for the night, and then you'll see how I sleep every night. Then you get the real feel of it. I couldn't do like you and do all that walking and all that getting around. You do really good, honey. You're a hard worker too. That's why I like you. You know, you put out a lot of effort sliding on that ice and shit just to get back and forth to your job. Should I tell them shove that job in their ass? Hmm. Honestly, I don't think I could walk to a job and work. Hell, I'd be wore out time I got there. I wouldn't be worth a shit for working anyway. It's mad respect, my honey and honeybee is. Anybody that walks all the way to their job for their job, hmm, you got my respect, girl. Hey, Prodnito, what's up?
What's up, sister?
Not much. I'm just sitting here munching on some chips. I went to
You
sleep.
doing all right?
I took an early nap. Yeah, I had to work on my van all day today. I got it all done right just about time it's starting to get dark.
So you're a grease monkey now?
I'm always a grease monkey. If I don't fix it,
You
I'll be
start
sitting here with no wheels, huh?
you start working on the wheels and the parts. You start getting greasy. It's a grease monkey.
Yep.
How you
I
doing,
was glad I
sir?
got my heater working though, man. It was cold. It was fucking freezing up there. When I was in Oklahoma City, that cold rain came in and that wind cut you like a knife. It was cold ass fucking wind. My heater did it was my heater worked. It just air wasn't coming out of the vents, right? But I fixed
Yeah.
that today too.
Yeah. I've had vehicles where the fucking there's no heat coming out of the vents
Well,
and
take it out, Lisa.
there's a fucking rat's nest in the friggin' in the vent. I've had vehicles like that. So what's going on?
Lisa was saying
You're
that.
waking up or going to sleep?
I took a nap earlier. I'll go back to bed here in a little bit. I just thought I'd do a live stream for a little while. It was Friday night and I seen nobody was live. I figured, people might want to come in and
Yeah,
have somewhere to come chat a
yeah.
minute.
Oh, Mama Mom might stop in.
Yep.
I
Oh,
don't
okay.
mind that.
If it comes in, Lisa, just take it out, honey. If somebody trolling Evan, I guess. Untelling who. There's always somebody trolling somebody. My head's on the YouTube chopping block every other fucking week. I just let them whack it off. I grow a new head.
I just grab another beer.
I've got a beer. I got a root beer.
There you go. What kind is it?
Got cheapy stuff, great
Yeah.
great value or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like
Well,
those
yeah.
the other them full strength ones, the regular like regular root beer, unless it's IBC or something like that. They're good, but
I
most
just
of
went through a COVID thing where I was every cola like Coke or Pepsi tastes like motor oil to me. So I said, buy me some root beer. My old lady got me a bottle of root beer. I drank this shit. It tastes like 1980. It
yeah.
was Polar root beer. It was the best root beer I ever had.
I
You
like
know?
IBC's my favorite, but
Oh, this shit
they come in
was.
the glass. You buy a 6-pack of them. They come in a carton like the old
Isn't it
Coke did
funny
back
how?
in the year.
Yeah,
You
but
know?
isn't it funny how you like the root beer is always the flavor you always go back to? Like
Always.
Coca
Well,
Cola or Pepsi is nothing, you know.
well, you know
But
why?
root beer, you always taste that 1930 years ago, you know, like you taste that root beer, like sarsaparilla.
It don't. Yeah, but it don't have caffeine in it either. Root beer don't.
Yeah. Oh,
None.
that fake sugar.
None of the root beers have caffeine in it. Yeah, not
You
one of them.
know, I've tasted them all. I can't taste. I want the one that tastes just like root beer. And I guess there's the one over here, Polar. So I bought some Polar root beer. I said, well, it was
I've
four
never heard of
bottles. It
that.
was 4 bottles for $3. It was like 4 liter for $3. You can get 4 different liters. So I said, buy me some root beer, some cream, and some
Cream soda.
ginger ale. Yeah,
Yeah.
cream soda. I said, get me 4 different liters, you know. But one of them was root beer, and I drank the root beer. And I was like, man, that's the best fucking root beer I've had in fucking 20 years. You know, it was the cheap shit, but it wasn't cheap. It was just on sale.
Yeah, I'd
You
like to
know,
grow me some sarsaparilla roots and make
and
my
chew
own
on them,
root
and
beer.
chew on
Yeah,
them
or
like bubble
whatever.
gum.
There's a lot of that kind of stuff. I need to get it growing because that stuff it comes back year after year. You know, you don't have to replant it. It's like rhubarb.
Oh,
You
I
know,
love that shit. The shit that
you have
you
to
don't
make
have to
strawberry
replant.
rhubarb pies with those.
It's like
And
these
that and
mums.
rhubarb keeps growing and multiplying too. You know.
Yeah, I like plants that come back the next year.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
too.
want to buy a plant fucking this time of year.
I know.
Like the poinsettias and the fucking. But no, back in Halloween, like the mums. My old lady loved mums. I go buy
Well, they
mums.
come back.
Fucking
They
yeah.
no, a mom will come back year after year after year.
Well, you're living in Arkansas. I'm living up here next to Canada.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, so when you plant them, you know, sometimes they don't come back the next year. We had some that were survivors, but
All of them I've
man, I
ever
don't
had
want to
came
keep
back
buying
year
plants,
after year. Now I lost all my tropicals one year, and
especially if you know.
it wasn't even a very cold winter. I lost my banana tree. I had a lemon tree growing. I had all kind of uh palm trees. I had all that shit out here growing in my front yard. And one winter we had one frost that killed it all. And that was it. Killed
Yeah,
every bit of it. I didn't have
yeah,
none of
yeah,
it live. None of it.
yeah.
Because normally I don't even take them, dig them up like banana trees. You're supposed to dig them up and take them and wrap them up in plastic and put them like in your basement or under your trailer house, put them, somewhere out of the weather. Well, I never did have to do that, but that one year just zapped them. Bam! Gone.
Well, I got plenty of fruit trees here. I could use some help on. I got
I planted a shitload of
I
cherry
got a
trees
couple peach trees.
all around my whole property, and ain't none of them come up yet. Not one. I planted them a couple of years ago.
I got a couple peach trees here. One of them's 3 or 4 years old. One of them's 2 or 3. It's a year younger. And then I have
Well done. Oh, cool. Evan's here. Hey, baby. Well, the thing of it is I've got I got 2 grapevines, and I've got raspberry.
Korea.
I got raspberries every fucking where. They're taking over. And
Yeah,
I got 2 mulberry
I
trees.
got mulberries. I don't have any mulberries.
I got 2 of them, but they'll come up because you know where the
I
little
got
mulberries fall off I've got a little ditch line out here, and there'll be all
no.
kind of new little sproutlings coming up. You know, spring comes, always is, and I'll just dig them up and go plant them somewhere else.
I have blueberry bushes, like 5 trees.
I need
Mm,
some blueberry. That's what I need. I'd like to have some
Two.
blueberries.
I got too much shit to take care of. Put it that way.
But
Two.
I looked out there at the edge of my garden, and there's only one of my asparagus looked like it I've seen was still living, and the top
Well,
one,
you guys are living down there with the. You can grow shit all year long. Up
well,
here, we only
it got down to 30 and 28 a few nights.
up here we can only grow shit for 3 or 4 months.
But those
You know.
them peaches won't put out till that tree's 3 or 4
Yeah, but
years
how
old.
many?
Same as
You know.
grapes. The
Yeah,
grapes
but
won't either.
only certain shit grows good. You know, your garden has to be good. Like, how many peppers can I eat? How many tomatoes?
Oh, my
I can
daughter,
grow a
she
million
really makes.
tomatoes.
Well,
How many
see,
fucking tomatoes and I can draw tomato sauce and
I
fucking
can eat
peppers.
tomatoes every day, all
Yeah,
day.
well,
Tomato on
you
bread with
know, I
mayonnaise.
get
Just
tired
nothing
of
else
it.
with it. And but they grew cucumbers and squash, zucchini, and
I
all kinds
love
of
fresh. You
veggies.
know what? I just cut a cucumber last night. It was all seeds.
Oh,
There was
I
no
picked up.
meat to it.
Well, when I was in Oklahoma City, I picked up. There was a bunch of fucking got big walnuts too, big ones, and I got a big sack full of them. I'm gonna send some of them to Evan and some to Red Road, and we got to figure out how to grow them first, though. They still got that shell on them. You know what I'm saying? With that old dye in
Well,
it.
when I cut up a fucking, if I, when the rare time that I want to eat a cucumber, I want meat. I don't want seeds. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
I like the seedy part myself.
So I cut this fucking thing open. It was nothing but seeds. The whole cucumber. There was no meat to it.
I save seeds off even if I buy like a bell pepper at the grocery store. I save all the seeds. I've got pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds,
Pumpkin seed.
cantaloupe seeds, honeydew melon seeds.
Yeah,
If I buy
all the
just got
same.
seeds,
All the. I
the
don't like
only thing
seeds, man.
well, what I haven't been able to grow yet, I can't figure out how,
They
is
say they're the best
avocado.
thing for
I've
you,
been
but whatever.
trying. I cannot get an avocado to grow.
Oh, fuck avocado. Come on. Are you? Listen, I'm from Northeast. I'm not from the Southwest. I don't want to
Yeah, but
hear
I
nothing
like
about
avocados.
avocados.
I like avocados. I
Well,
eat a
take
lot of
your
those.
avocado and shove it up your ass.
But I've been trying to grow the seeds. The seed is harder than hell to grow.
Well, we don't
I
fucking
figured
eat.
out the
We don't
seed.
even know what a fucking avocado is up here in
It's
the
green.
Northeast.
Oh, well,
I don't even know what
the price of them
avocado.
went up. I used to get them for $1 a piece. They're about $3 a piece now.
Well, guess what? I don't give a fuck. Avocados be nothing to me. I'm 42 years old. I've never even fucking dealt with an avocado
Good
until the
night,
last 2
Mr.
years.
Happy Face.
What? I don't.
Somebody named Mr.
I
Happy Face was in chat. They said they was going back to bed. They they said some milk and cookies. They said they was getting sleepy.
uh,
Mad Mac. I didn't know he was live, but I unsubbed a bunch of people, Evan. I think Mad Mac was one of them. I don't get no notifications on him. He was drunk. Wants peace with everyone. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back to Mean Mac tomorrow once he gets sober. I'm just used to it. I've been dealing with these same people for 4 years now, and I know how it changes. It'll one day to the next. When the wind blows, people change. You know. It was only, well, I about didn't go. I was only going to go live for about 10 minutes. I've been on here an hour and a half already. I just gonna pop up and let everybody know I was still alive. I didn't go live this morning because I was gonna run down and get me some breakfast and coffee, and the van wouldn't start. So I ended up working on it all freaking day. So I didn't get to do no live stream in the morning, early like I normally do.
It's all right. Do you think?
He's not real smart, Evan. That he don't know nothing about YouTubing. He's been on Facebook for years, and he don't even post nothing worth looking at on there. But he don't know nothing about streaming, about the trolls, about what they will do to him, about what they'll do to him in real life. He has no idea. And then he's gonna come back and blame it on us, so because we are. I don't argue with him. I think he's retarded. That's that extra inner of mine. He's a POS. But he came over here, hunted me down to stalk me over in YouTube now. So he can deal with me now, because I don't even got Facebook. I don't got no other social medias. I don't even got a Discord. I ain't got none of that crap. So he came here to fight with me and cause me problems, and he can just deal with me now. And everybody knows I ain't nothing nice to deal with. He'll be, yeah. Lisa, not Lisa, was telling me a while ago. I thought she meant that Evan has AIDS name was in here, and I told her, I said, well, just block it because I'm not going to allow names like that in here, you know. And but she said no, it's not. She was telling me I didn't know what's going on. I ain't been around none of these other channels. Hell, I unsubbed Eddie. I'm not even subbed to him. So whatever he says or does anymore, I'm not responding to it because I don't see it, don't care, ain't dealing with it. I'm not going to
Well,
fight
will
with him.
you please unblock me?
I didn't think you were blocked.
Well, you say you don't block anybody, but you
I
block
blocked Sam.
everybody.
No, Sam's the only one blocked over here in 500 names.
No, I said, will you unblock me?
Type
You,
in the
you,
chat. Type in the chat and I'll check it.
I'm on my phone. I don't know if I can do that. I don't want to
Oh,
get kicked off.
oh, okay.
Juanito.
Well, when you go back down, type in the chat so I can see it and I'll go check it.
Oh,
Because I'm
just
telling you, I
Juanito.
don't think I got you blocked.
You have Juanito blocked. Come on now.
I'll have to go look on my laptop and see because it's the only way to tell. There's 3 places you can be blocked at. Okay, StreamYard, YouTube, and Google. And the
All
easiest
right.
way to do it,
All right.
is boot my laptop up and go in there and look. Which I
No,
don't.
it's
I
not a
won't
big
turn that
deal.
on
It's
till
not a
tomorrow.
big deal. It's not a big deal, Stella. I'm
The
just
only one I
asking.
personally, the only one I personally block is Sam, and I will block
It's
every name
not a
he's got.
big deal. Listen, it's not a big deal. I'm just asking you and block. That's all.
I'll go look tomorrow when I get my laptop out. Hello, Rob. By the way, I see you there, honey. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's all right. I didn't want to interrupt anything important. How
Oh,
you
that's
doing?
okay.
Bob, what's going on, brother?
I'm doing okay. There's my Sallywhacker came in.
Is
Yeah,
there
yeah,
any
yeah.
fucking raccoons?
Who is Mr. J?
Who? Oh, that's I call him Fraudnito. That's Juanito. Dosnito,
Well,
Tresnito, I don't know, whatever Nito.
Just call me Juan.
oh, okay.
Rob,
Yeah.
I know you. How about an apple fritter?
Yeah, bring one on. I got the coffee ready. Now serving salted caramel.
Yeah, I
Bring
ain't got
your
I
own
ain't got no
cup.
coffees at all. I got to get up and go get me a coffee in the morning.
Girl, I got a case of that maple pecan pie they got at Aldi's.
We don't have no Aldi's around here.
Well,
I've
go
seen them.
fucking
I've
find
seen
you
them other
one. You will
places.
not
But,
regret it when it comes to some good damn coffee. Oh, they got some shit. The donut store, that's good coffee there.
well,
The
yeah, we got a little
Aldi's
donut. Me
brand.
and Joe Cool went to the donut shop down the road here every morning. Got coffee and donuts. They do got good coffee in there. Their
No,
coffee's good.
no,
McDonald's
no,
coffee sucks.
no, that's not what I said.
Oh,
At Aldi's, they got a donut store flavor coffee.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
hey,
oh. I
yeah,
gotcha.
$4 a bag, $4 a bag, and you can stay home for a few days and make your own fucking coffee, not even leave the house.
Well, I'm in a van, remember?
Well, what the fuck? You can't put a coffee pot in that goddamn thing?
Well, not lately. I've got a coffee pot, but it's
Well,
been
I mean,
raining. It's been raining.
I
No,
know you
I
be
got to
hanging
get my
around
stove that sits
Arkansas, but
outside. Listen, I have a one burner butane stove that I boil my water in a pan on, and I have to put it outside to do it. And it's been raining every other day. Here's been pouring rain night and day. Tomorrow it's gonna rain again for the last I don't know how many 2 or 3 weeks now.
well,
So
don't
I've
you
been
put a tarp up on the side of your trailer so you have a cover and do your cooking
no,
under
because
the
I
tarp?
didn't have I went off and left my awning. I got a tarp for that, but I did not bring it with me because I left in a hurry because they was breaking into my shed, stealing my shit, and I had to hurry up and get here. So I went. I
Yeah.
didn't. I went off left half my shit in Oklahoma that I normally bring with me.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you said Joe Cool drinking coffee?
Yeah,
Yeah, when he was
Me and Joe
visiting
went down.
me,
We went to the donut shop every day and got coffee and donuts right down the road here a little bit.
damn, he told me he don't drink coffee. He wanted hot chocolate, so he had to go to the store to get some.
Huh. Yeah,
Right.
we just got coffee at the donut shop. I guess he liked it pretty good.
Did he eat any home cooking, or did you have to take him to McDonald's?
I don't even remember. All I remember is the donut shop. Um no, let me think. No, I took him to Waffle House um one
Oh,
time
okay, yeah, yeah.
and
Yeah.
bought his dinner because he was by he bought my stuff because I had to wait for my check to come in. So when he first got here, he bought my stuff, and then I took him out to dinner and bought his dinner.
Fucking
I want to take him to
leftovers.
World Buffet and where you can get all that good different kinds of
I'll
food and
tell you
shit.
what.
But he didn't.
When
He said he
Joe,
wouldn't eat that much, so
I,
we went to Waffle House.
I was going to say something. When Joe was coming to visit, he didn't bother showing up until a day or two late. I'm sitting there munching down on some
He
leftover
was
beef
late.
stew that I had cooked up. He didn't want no beef stew. He got to go get some McDonald's. I'm like, what? You got good home cooking here left over even when you know beef stew get better the next day, right?
Oh yeah, real good. Well, I've met a lot of
And you want to go
YouTubers
eat some
this summer,
McDonald's
and
You
shit?
want
Are you
some
fucking nuts?
leftovers?
Something wrong with that boy.
I don't even remember what we all ate. I
You
know
want some leftovers?
Well,
Rogers and Deckers cooked me a Thanksgiving dinner, brought it out
Dude,
to the lake restaurant.
I gotta say, hey Rob, too tall Rob. I see you all over the place. I've seen you at fucking emo Howling Wolf 2 years, 3 years ago. I've seen you
yeah.
everywhere. I've seen you everywhere. Your fucking apple fritter and coffee shit is old. You got to come up with something else, dude. And it's
Well, you got
annoying.
something better? You got something better than
No,
apple
but your
fritters and
fucking
weed? Tell me
coffee
about it.
apple,
I'm listening.
your donut thing and your apple thing is old. It's
Well,
fucking just.
I mean, so are my whiskers, but I ain't
Well,
changing.
then when you come on and do a stream, you might well have something to talk about instead of just coming up and saying, have you had an apple fritter?
Now, Rob talks about other stuff. We talk about the cop watchers and the auditors and all the goo-gaw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, does he talk about cop auditors? Does he
Yeah,
talk about
well, yeah, yeah.
well,
We lost a few good
well,
friends
I
this
don't want
year,
to get into that. I
didn't we,
know
Rob?
about cop auditors too.
Didn't we have a few friends passed away this year? Didn't we?
Well, I'm not trying to get on his ass. 'Cause I don't even know the dude. I'm just saying all he talks about is donuts and fritters.
It's because you
Okay.
ain't been around him enough. Hang
Well,
out with him a little more, and
I
you'll
could
find
use
out.
one or two.
I just say I appreciate your failed attempt to censor me, but I'm gonna speak about apple fritters to the day I die. And if it pisses you off, that's fine with me.
That's
That's the
fine.
way
And
I
That's
look
shit
good.
in
at it
this eye
too.
looks like I give a fuck. Ain't gonna find it in this one.
Well, at least I gave you my best fucking, shoulder check.
Yeah,
Juan,
yeah.
I'm gonna send you back to troll school, Bubba. We got to give you a
Yeah.
few more lessons.
I'm not trying to troll the dude. I've seen him around and
It was a failed attempt at busting my balls.
yeah, there you go.
Like I said, I'll put one back through troll school.
I think he's trying.
Maybe he'll do better next time, Rob.
I think he's trying to be the next Jim, the guy with the hot dogs that feeds the, fucking Jim Blackwood.
See, you ain't been around when he talk about smoking
Oh, he's
buds and all that.
trying to feed.
Rob talks
He
about all kinds of stuff. You just
Rob's a
ain't been
fucking
around him enough.
yeah. I know him.
Yeah.
I know him very well. Is that PDF?
No. PDF,
Sounds like him.
PDF down in Alabama.
Sounds like him.
No, Too Tall Rob is not
No,
PDF.
I heard that deep voice. I heard PDF.
Is this boy drunk or something?
I'm not drunk. You're fucking sitting there. I'm waiting for freaking raccoons to come up and eat off your balcony. Am I drunk?
Nah, actually, I took the night off. Gave the camera
Am I
the
drunk?
night off tonight.
Hey, Rob, am I drunk?
I don't know.
Well,
Sound
you
like
just
it to me,
you just
sorta.
asked. You just asked if I was drunk, and I said. You just asked if I was drunk, and I said I'm waiting for the raccoons and the squirrels to come up, eat off your balcony. So, am I drunk?
If Juan gets on a panel, Juan is
Rob,
drunk.
am I
okay?
drunk?
Yeah, you drunk. Because if you get up on a panel, you're drunk. I ain't never seen you on a panel when you sober. So if Juan gets on a panel, he drunk.
Well, I'm
That's it.
trying to be nice right
That's
now.
it.
So, what's up?
Well, you know,
I'm
I
gonna
can
let
tell
it
like
figure.
it is. A lot of people. Hey, Congo Bongo, how you doing? Let me. I need to see if Congo's got his. No. There you go. I got your wrench on you, Congo. Now you got your blue suit on, honey. I ain't seen you in a while. You know Congo Bongo too, Juan?
I've seen Congo Bongo for a little bit. I don't know who it is, but cheers.
Well, I haven't met him yet, but I haven't met Peeps either. But hey, Peeps.
No, I said cheers, Congo Bongo. I just opened the beer, so I don't know who it is. I've seen him around for a long time.
Sally Wacker, I'd meet you at any water tower any day, honey. I'd exchange mouth massages with you till my mouth got sore. I like old Sally Wacker. He my bud.
Yeah.
Sally, is that old Sally?
Yeah, Sally Wacker. He's a good fella. He really is. He just
I'm sure he is.
He's just having fun. Yeah,
Everybody's having fun, man.
Hope you're doing well.
I want somebody else to come up here on the panel.
Oh God, no, they're my favorite. I'm trying to reach to the phone and get them. What flavor did you get? I can't
Is
see.
that Dr. Pepper?
No, they got them in different flavors now. Oh, milk chocolate.
It says
yeah, they've got the
Queen
dark
Anne.
chocolate. They got them about 4 or 5
Queen
flavors
Anne.
now. My
Stella.
favorite. Hey,
Stella, it says Queen Anne.
Okay, Kobe.
You would
Thank you for
love,
coming in.
Stella,
Yes,
you would
honey.
love my Angry Too Tall stuffed biscuits. I'm just saying.
Oh, you'd love I call mine cat heads.
I take a
Pete,
chocolate, I take a biscuit and smash it out flat, wrap a chocolate cherry in it and seal it shut and put it in the oven and bake it. Oh, put a little
oh,
honey on it when
I
you
bet that
finish
is
it.
good. I never even thought about that. Hey, peeps, my Charles is up visiting Jose and Sarah. Jose went to visit Sarah, and then Charles went to visit them. No, they up there in the freezing cold country, snow and ice.
Where is that?
Hey, and don't you dare say I am Idaho. Idaho, get it?
Idaho.
I think that's where they
And
did
I
that.
the pimp,
Where the
where my
rotating,
money?
Idaho
I
where the
need my
bitches,
rotating grow
yeah.
on
63%,
trees.
Rob the pimp.
motherfuckers.
Rob the pimp, motherfuckers. Yeah, let
That's where they
Rob
grow
the pimp.
That's where the
Idaho.
table trees grow.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not the hoe. You're the hoe.
I said
Rob the
Idaho.
Rob the pimp. Rob the pimp. Stella, you're the hoe, and I'm the.
Well, Rob, I found me a cool fella the other day. I got me some, and then my dog
You
busted in
got
and started cock blocking me. About to eat him up. Anyway, needless to say, I had
That's
him, and then I lost him. So I'm gonna have to go fishing for another now.
Yeah, well, you had your chance with me, but I seen you out there fooling around, and I can't have
damn.
no woman out there stepping like that.
Well,
You said you
I
had
got a
your chance
stable
with
full.
him.
Hey, Shocky.
You
Come here,
had your
Shocky
chance
Ray.
with Rob. Tuto Rob.
Well, yeah,
You
yeah.
had your chance with him, and you turned it down.
No,
Yeah,
I had my
and look
stable
at
was
me now,
full. My stable
and
was
look at it.
full.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. My sandwich maker came in from Leavenworth. She's in bed taking a nap. Uh,
Oh my God.
she,
Hey,
From Leavenworth.
Jangalay.
God damn, but from Leavenworth, Stella, you gotta kick your game up a notch.
It's
yeah,
okay. It's okay.
I ran into this girl. She was hired her up to do housekeeping for me, and she kind of cute. And yeah, anyway, one thing led to another, and more things was getting done than keeping the house. But I like the way she keeping the house, and well,
That's, see,
something
that's
going
what I'm
on, and
talking about. That's how it
uh,
works, Rob.
See,
I'm not kidding.
Stella
well,
don't wanna
I
have to
was
clean
trying to
house,
let me
so
finish,
see,
please. I was
she
going to
don't wanna
say
have to
that.
clean nothing. She don't
Honey,
I
wanna
you
was
have
know
to
what
trying
clean.
to
I want.
say
What,
that
honey, you
Women
know
don't
what
wanna
I
have
want
to
to have to do
situation.
clean.
or not.
Women
I don't
don't
I
want
was
to
wanna
have to
have
do
trying
to
to
no
clean.
dishes.
say,
I don't want to have to do no dishes. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Hell, I'll scrub floors all day long, but you
See that?
stuff them dirty dishes in your
well,
ass.
let me know if you want to hear the rest of the story.
Go ahead,
I'm
honey. I'm
listening.
sorry.
Well, I mean, if you're listening, why are you speaking?
Why
And
are
I'm
you
trying to
speaking?
say
If
something.
you don't want me to hear it, then why are you speaking?
Well, I mean, most people that are talking
Oh,
have a
I
hard
mean, oh,
time
wait a
listening.
minute.
Last time
If
I
you don't want
noticed.
me to hear it, why are you speaking?
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
Am I gonna cry again?
I ain't crying.
Go
You're the one
cry.
that ain't hearing the
Go
rest of the
cry.
story.
Rob, go
Who
cry.
fucked who?
I'm tired of
Exactly.
hearing you cry.
Congo Bongo nailed it. Check
You
it out.
cry every channel you go to because
Grown
nobody
folks
wants to
should
hear what
know
you
how
gotta
to clean
say.
up after
So go
themselves.
cry.
Yeah, okay. Well, I
Bingo.
will shut up and not interrupt you, and you can tell your story.
No, tell your story. You wanted to talk, so say it. Now you're gonna sit there and
Well,
cry?
yeah.
I mean, you go everywhere and
Go
you don't
ahead.
want to.
You're the one
As
with the
soon as somebody
conversation
says something,
skills.
and
Excuse
let me
me.
tell you something. Let me tell you
I've
something.
been listening.
Everywhere you go, every time somebody says a fucking peep to you, you run away with your little ball. So if you want something to say it.
Well, I would say it, but if you don't shut up so somebody can hear it, why
Well,
the fuck
say
should I waste
something
my
besides a
words?
fucking
See,
apple
you can't
fritter
even
and a
shut
cup
up
of
and listen when
coffee.
somebody's speaking. Yeah.
Say
Somebody trying to
something
say
besides
something
the
and you
fucking.
talking.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
on.
I really appreciate your conversation
No, well,
skills.
say something besides a cup of
Oh, I'm
coffee and
sorry.
an apple
I
fritter.
thought you were capable of having a conversation. I
I am.
apologize.
I am. I'm gonna shut up. Now you talk.
Yeah. Go ahead. You got the floor.
I'll say it again. Say something else besides I have a cup of coffee and an apple fritter. Say something else.
He was telling us about his housekeeper. Hey, Preside.
Hello? Are you
Well, I
there?
was trying to, but somebody wouldn't shut up and, you know, so that other people might be able to hear what somebody's saying. You know, some people have no skills in conversation and speaking over a motherfucker where the audience can't hear a goddamn thing. But, you
No,
know, carry on,
I
Juanito.
can.
I've seen how you roll.
You've seen
Yeah.
how I roll, and I've seen how you roll. You said you had something wrong with your voice box, or you can't talk the way you said. So I'm right here. I'm listening.
Evan, you could come. I told you you can come here where it's warm and you can hang out here with me and do
But I
nothing.
ain't no fucking punk. I'll tell you that.
It's
Didn't
warm.
say you were a
It's
punk. I just
66
said you ain't got
degrees.
no conversation skills to
I'm
shut up
trying
and
to have a
listen when others are
conversation with
speaking.
you.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
hear you, brother. I hear you. I'm
You
Okay,
trying to
ain't
have
my
a
one,
brother.
conversation. What?
Okay, you gotta speak a minute, and then you gotta let somebody else take a turn.
Okay.
It's kind of like on that.
My bad. My bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
it's kind of like going to the fair. You got to ride the ride, then you got to get off, let somebody else get on the ride in a minute. You
I
know,
hear you.
Yeah,
I hear
yeah.
do
you.
what you can to learn him conversation skills and respect for others. You know, I mean, everybody's got something to say, and everybody would like what they got to say to be heard.
Well,
Uh,
it's
some people ain't
fine
got
that
all day to
it's
fucking
just
sit
that
on a
every
panel
time
and
you
repeat.
talk,
There's
you
some
all you want to
some
talk
drunk that
about.
can't shut the fuck up
No,
and listen.
it's just that every time you want to talk, you
Well,
want to talk about apple fritters and fucking,
you're the
you
one
know.
still flap. We're talking about something else, but you still flapping your lips about a guy. Put him in the basement for a minute, Stella, before I slap the fuck out of this goof.
Oh
Fuck
shit!
him. Well, you're a rude, inconsiderate piece of shit, motherfucker.
Okay.
Somebody up here
Now,
trying to tell a goddamn story, and you can't shut up so somebody else can hear.
well, I was
No, you
listening,
want
and
to talk a shit about apple
I got
fritters.
part of it understood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, I would love to come up and hang out with you, but if I'm going to waste 30 minutes trying to get a 2-minute
Well,
sentence out,
this is
who's
why
fucking who?
I don't normally bring him on panel, and this is why,
Uh,
because this is
yeah,
what he
he's got
does.
no conversation
You could
skills.
have 10
He's
people
got
up
no
here.
respect
He
for
does
other
one
people and
do the
what they want to
same
say.
thing. That's one. That's why I call him.
Yeah.
I call him Fraudnito.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, no, the sandwich maker, she had a life situation, and I helped her relocate to Leavenworth, Kansas. And man, she's got a sweet house. I wish I had a landlord like she does. Tell you what, of course, he ain't running no Section 8 shit either. But anyway, yeah.
Upper level, upper class.
I mean, hey, the motherfucker even washes the windows before you move in.
Damn.
And caulk the windows. Fuck, you don't even have to. The windows don't even blow air. You know, not like my piece of shit landlord.
Well, every apartment, I haven't had to rent many apartments. I've always owned my own place most of my life,
Yeah.
but I've rented a few. But before I move into them, I went in and remodeled them. Usually I'd tear the carpet out, put new carpet in, paint all the walls, caulk all the windows. I do all that shit before I move in. Oh, the main thing was getting rid of the cockroaches too. Get rid of cockroaches and the rats. But see, you can rent a cheap apartment, right? A lot cheaper if you get a rundown dump and redo it for part of the rent. You see where I'm
Yeah.
coming from with this? So that's what I did. And usually I'd get a couple months free rent, for my remodeling I'd do on it. And then when I move out, dude's got a nice clean apartment, he can rent it out for some decent money then. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
wild, Congo. Hell yeah.
I'll
I'm
tell you
wild as
what,
a buck
Stella.
sheep. Sir?
If you've seen some of my videos, you've seen the fifth wheel camper out in my yard. I've
Yeah.
had better nights sleeping in that motherfucker with an electric heater than I have in this house with a gas furnace.
Well, that's the way I
I
am
got
right now. I'm sleep.
I got cold
I,
air coming. Stella, I got cold air coming through the wall and the floor in my bedroom. The other night it was 18 degrees outside, 70 my thermostat set on. I took a picture of a glass of water. It's on my community page. 34 degrees under my fucking bed.
damn.
Yeah, piece of
That's
shit
cold.
landlord.
Well, my trailer ain't
That's
that
called
bad.
a fucking house needs
I've
some
been going over and taking
weatherization.
showers, 'cause I've got one of them gym memberships. But why drive all the way into town when I can go right here and take a shower at my own place, right? I don't have to waste gas driving all the way into town. So
Yeah.
that's what I've been using. I've been using the shower here. That's about it. I sleep in my van mainly 'cause my bed. I've got such a comfortable bed in here. It's memory foam. It's 5 inches of memory foam. The mattress is, and it's got two
Yeah.
inches of that gel top on it. And I mean, I got the
I've
same
got
mattress
one
in
of
my
them.
camper.
I forget what kind of mattress this is. $1,600 piece of shit. It's got the memory foam on it and it's everything. It's so damn cold. I got a 25-watt table lamp under my bed, 25-watt light bulb so that it'll heat the air under my bed, keep my bed warm so I ain't freezing on my backside when I'm sleeping.
That's a good idea. You probably just need your electric blanket.
I fucking need a new fucking landlord. That's what I need. Either that or a minor explosion, just fucking get my cash out from the insurance, and then the VA will have to find me a new piece of shit landlord, and
Hey, Bill.
we'll go from there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of landlords, that don't really take care of nothing. It's like I
A
clean
lot of
this
government,
place up
a
here
lot of government
inside and out.
funded fucking
I clean it up,
slumlords.
make it look presentable. Get rid of
Yeah,
all the every time somebody moves in, they go somewhere, pick up some old piece of junk from somewhere. Next thing you know, there's cockroaches in there. So then I got to go over and buy the shit and fight the cockroach battle. You know, and we're out here in the woods. You know, and so you
girl,
always are going to fight the rat
you
problem
could go
because of
to
the
the
wood
damn
rat.
store and buy a box of cornmeal and bring bugs to your house.
That's what I'm talking about. Or a box of soda pops. A cardboard box will bring cockroaches in. So like I said, I'm always coming in. Now after they move in, if they get any, it's up on them to keep them out, right? I mean that's the way I
Yeah,
look at it. But because if they
no,
bring them
no,
in, they need
no,
to get
not
rid of them.
according to the law. According to the law, landlord's responsible for pest control.
Not around here.
Well, I mean, according to Kansas Landlord Tenant Act and
Yeah.
HUD standards.
Here's what Pete. Look at the screen up there. I put up there what Pete said to you.
I can't see. What did it say?
She says a heated mattress pads are the shit. Says get you one, Rob, or a female with a big booty.
Yeah, but that just keeps the side warm. I need something underneath, or I need to start sleeping on top more often.
or flip flop, trade places. You know what I'm saying? You take top for a while, then switch.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Stella, if you was on bottom, I think you would be wanting to flip and flop after an hour or two. A fucking cold mattress is a motherfucker.
My mattress is never cold, because actually what I do is
But
I lay a fleece blanket. Fleece is so warm. I've got a little bitty thin fleece blanket. I got one on top of my my sheets and pillowcases and all that, my bedding. I got a
Yeah.
fleece blanket on top. That fleece is warm. So I got one under my butt and I cover up with another it's a really thin blanket. It don't weigh nothing. I'm telling you. And that thing
Yeah.
stays so warm that I honestly, I haven't even run my heater in days.
Yeah.
Now, unless it gets down below 30 degrees outside, then I might kick it on. But usually I turn it on for 5 or 10 minutes. I got to turn it back off. This fan holds the heat pretty well. And I didn't even block off the air conditioner in the back. You know what I mean? I need to get one in plastic covers you put over the back part to keep that air from, I got a 5,000 BTU window air conditioner hanging out of the window in the back of my van. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about? The wind will blow through those little holes, the vent holes, and
Yeah.
then the air will
Yeah.
come inside. Yeah.
Well, what you do is you hang plastic on the outside of your air conditioner and you hang some on the front cover as well. Just cover that window during the winter.
Yeah, that's that. But I'm just saying, I haven't even done that yet, and it's still plenty
Well,
warm.
I mean, having a fresh air return is nice.
But I don't mind the
Yeah.
draft that comes in like here by the side doors, because if I run my buddy heater, it has to have air, because if it don't
Mhm.
have, that heater's got what they call a low oxygen cutoff on it. If it ain't getting
Yeah.
some kind of a little bit of a draft, it'll shut the heater off.
Mhm.
Now I run that, like if the power goes out or I'm not anywhere where I can get power, you know what I mean? I'm over here now, I'm plugging up on my shore power. I can run my electric heater because I'm saving that propane's so expensive. I'm saving that for like if the power goes out or if I'm out at the lake, somewhere like that where there
Now,
ain't.
are you just buying? No, but where do you get your propane?
I usually just get those 20-pound cylinders. I do an exchange at Walmart, and then I fill the
Oh,
small.
fuck, you're screwing yourself, girl. You need
I,
to take them bottles and go to the propane store and have them refill them.
it's the same price per gallon or per pound, whatever it is, as Walmart.
Bullshit.
It is here. Hey, Tracy. It is. I was only paying like $15
When you go to the
for the
propane,
tank
when you
plus
go to
tax.
the propane station, when you go to the propane store and they refill your bottle, they charge you by the pound. You can't tell me they're charging the same price exchange for
All I
Walmart.
do
You
is
can't.
refill. I refill those little 1-pound cylinders from the 20-pounder, and it
Mhm.
comes out to about $1 a tank. Is what what the cost of them ends up being.
Yeah. And how much is it costing you to refill that 20-pound bottle?
Well, I get about uh 14, 15. It's about like I said, it's about $1 a pound, but there's always a pound in there that you can't get out. Fill in the little bottles. So you can take that and you can either hook it on the
I'm
grill
not
or
talking. I asked you a simple question. How much is it costing to refill 20-pound
about
bottle?
$15. I told you a while ago, about $15 plus tax exchange at the Walmart here.
Yeah.
Which makes it about $1 a pound. Because
Yeah.
I can feel about
Last
15.
time I was okay.
Yeah.
Last time I was at the propane store, about 2 months ago, filled propane bottles. I filled 6 of them at the farm. 6 bottles refilled. I didn't even spend $60. Less than $10 a bottle, 20-pound bottle.
Yeah, I've only got 2 anyway, but uh what I was going to say is if you go to Walmart now and you buy those little 1-pound containers, I think I spend a little over $30 on 6 of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're paying about double your refill price at Walmart.
Yeah, but I refill mine myself. I've got a little valve I put on that tank, and and I do the
You're
refill
just
thing. I save
you're
money.
exchanging bottles, and you're paying twice the refill price on your exchange. But I'm trying to
Well,
save you some money.
it would cost me more than that in gas to go drive and find one of them refill places. So I figure it's coming out good because Walmart ain't but a couple mile down the road. You
Well,
got to look at that cost too. If you're gonna figure in all the
Well,
costs, you got to figure in your expense of
well, I mean,
driving there, and then
that's
back.
kind of funny. I mean, I don't know where I'm at. I mean, the damn
I'm
propane
just
store's
saying,
about
maybe
3 miles
you got a
away
real
from the
refill.
Walmart.
Well, if you got a refill place, it's not far from you. You're doing well at doing that. But everybody, like where I'm at in
Yeah.
Oklahoma, there ain't no refill place. We ain't even got a Walmart there. Hell, I got to drive 30
Oh,
miles just to get to a damn Walmart.
well, and then plan your trips. Oh,
I do. That's what I do. And
well,
I save my trips till I got to do.
anyway,
When I got 2 or 3 things or more that I've got to do, then I go out that day and I go get those 2 or 3 things done. I
right.
save gas. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well.
Where's them
Oh,
tomatoes
yeah.
at?
Hey, little
Yeah.
Johnny was at school the other day, right? And teacher was teaching sex education. Little Johnny said, "Hey, teacher, where did the babies come from?" And the teacher looked at Johnny and said, "Well, Johnny, you ought to know. The stork brings the babies." And Johnny kind of like, okay. And a lot, Johnny said, "Hey, teacher, who fucks the stork?" Yeah, little Johnny every fucking time, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know why?
Yeah.
You know why the Easter Bunny hides the Easter eggs? Because he don't want nobody to know he
Mm,
been fucking a chicken.
that's funny. I like that. Diamond, we know you're the best dog ever. You're the best ball fetching dog ever. I tell you what,
Oh,
can you put
Tracy
your
don't have
pillow top
Lyme
on your
disease.
pillow?
That's good. My friend Tracy, she's been sick. They thought she had Lyme disease from a tick, but they tested her. I guess she don't have Lyme disease. Good deal.
No, not a good deal. I mean, she's still sick and doesn't know what the fuck's ailing her. That ain't good.
Well, they'll figure it out. But sometimes they got to run tests. They always have to
Yes.
run tests on me. I just go,
Yeah.
look, I don't care. I'm going home.
47 trips to the doctor.
And
Yeah.
and they're crazy too. Half the time they quacky. If they send me to a specialist, I usually see them. At the max, I'll see them 3 times. Okay, and if they ain't up to par, and by that 3rd time, I don't go back. That's it. I'm
Hey,
done.
I was listening to Rick Crude lately. You know, he kind of got sick and losing his leg and everything. And man, he sure is hating on you a lot. What the hell's up with that? I thought y'all were friends.
We are behind the scenes. Hey, we
Yeah.
need views and likes and shit, man. Nobody gonna come in here unless you got some drama going on. They don't want to come in here
Oh,
and sit around and watch nice chat. Nobody wants to watch it. You
yeah.
ain't got. I'd have 5 people in here if we didn't have some kind of drama going on.
Yeah.
They know if they come in here and sit long enough, we're gonna have some drama. They just got to come in, wait a few minutes. So drama sells. I don't care what anybody says. No, Rick
Yeah.
he even texted me Happy Thanksgiving, and
I was watching him. I was
listen,
watching
Rob, I
Rick
texted him, and I got all
Della.
over his ass. Listen, no, I told him. I said, you get on that phone right now and you call 911 and get your ass to the goddamn hospital. No, right
And
when this
check
all
this out.
started.
Check this out. I was watching Rick, and he got shafted by Swammy. You know, the kid that didn't send me the money for a drone that he wanted, that I bought for him, that he never sent me the money. And so I
Yeah, I think
raffled
I
it
heard
for
that
Janet's
story. Yeah.
kitchen. Okay. So Swammy told Rick he was sending money for a turkey, and then he didn't. And Rick was giving him the raspberries. I was feeling bad. You know, I've been the victim of Swammy being a liar. And I told Rick, you know, I was looking for my wallet. I was going to send him some money. And by the time I got to my PayPal, he done had 2 turkeys. And I said, Rick, hey, I was going to send you some money for a turkey. I was going to drop you 25 for a turkey. But since you got two, I'm going to donate that 25 to the animal shelter so that they'll have a Thanksgiving. Yeah. Anyway, some of my friends and fans and whatever, they called up the animal shelter. They done got $225 last I heard. People calling in like, yeah, that's cool, Rob. We're going to help too. Anyway, I seen Rick the other day, yesterday maybe. And like somehow or another, I'm supposed to send him apple fritters. Like, what the fuck? You ain't even made the
Talking about
apple
apple
fritter
fritters, as long as he
mailing
got
list.
Coca-Cola. He
Yeah.
knew his listen. He went in the hospital. His blood sugar was over. It
You're
was over
breaking up.
500. Okay.
Yeah.
I just moved around in a different spot.
I used
Give
to
it a
do
minute.
home care
So,
for a
anyway,
diabetic. I know a little bit about diabetes. It's a terrible thing,
well,
especially if you don't control it.
what he did, he called to order it out and had somebody deliver him 2 cases of Coca-Cola to the damn hospital, knowing they can't do surgery till his blood sugar gets down. Okay. And he's sitting there ordering all this shit in. And then he's complaining about the food they were bringing him. They were bringing him meals to help get his blood sugar down, right? And he's going, that ain't what I ordered. He was having a fit, pal, you know. But he finally gave in and started doing like they said so they could get his blood down. That's why they couldn't do his surgery, because he couldn't get his blood sugar down low enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he ain't gonna listen to me or nobody else. He ain't gonna listen to nobody. He's hard headed as they come.
Yeah.
Rick Crude, he got amputated a couple days ago, I think. Day before yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
He's somebody said he went home from the hospital today.
No, I heard he's going to a rehab center for 30 days.
Well,
That
that's
was
usually what
last
they
I
do.
heard.
Well, that's usually what they do, is put you in one of those. It's kind of like a nursing home type place. It's so you can get
Yeah,
basically
it's
home health
assisted
care.
living. It's a
Yeah, assisted
long-term stay
living,
that
whatever.
rehabilitates you to
Right.
use your walker and get you fitted for your leg and everything. Yeah, I've been through that shit.
They took it off at the knee, Evan. His foot, the infection was already up past his thigh, like Sam's is in that picture I got up here. That's how bad. That's his what do you call it?
They took it below the knee.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, all the way up to the knee. What they call that damn shit? That poison you get in you that makes your feet turn black and all that.
Sepsis and
Yeah.
gangrene.
Gangrene. But the gangrene was already coming up his leg. It was almost to his kneecap. If he'd have waited a few more days, they'd have had to took him up past his kneecap. They'd have had to went on up.
I'll tell you what, as far as he let it go, it was pretty risky them even doing it then.
Well, yeah,
you get
because he
past
wouldn't.
that point of no return, you're dead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he wouldn't even quit ordering that damn sweets and shit in there just so he could get his blood sugar down. They cannot do a surgery on you until your blood sugar's in the normal range. They can't. They won't.
Oh,
Well, I hear you. You tell them. You tell them. You tell them,
she
little
said, my
fella.
bowl is empty, motherfucker. Done fed all the critters, forgot to feed the dog. You'll have to pardon me. I can't hear a fucking thing with this furnace. Piece of shit landlord. He's not within code. That furnace is supposed to be in an enclosed room so that you don't hear all that noise and also the emissions from a furnace.
Yeah, well, they're supposed to have fireproof. Has it got fireproof sheetrock around it? It's supposed to have.
It ain't got shit.
I didn't think
got
it
plaster.
did. Yeah,
It's
but
got
there's
plaster on it.
yeah, but it's supposed to be the fireproof kind. It
Girl,
has to-
hey, I had a private building inspector look at this house under the HUD guideline inspection list. This motherfucker found 5 flags. This place should have never been approved for HUD. I've
Hmm.
been bitching about these motherfuckers for 4 fucking years. 4 years. I put a video up the day I got a handrail on one side of my steps to my house on the back porch. Supposed to have
Well,
a
I've only
handrail on both sides.
well,
You know,
I had a I had a HUD house here. It
that
was real
just
nice.
shows what a half-ass landlord I have. Motherfucker gets told by the housing authority, you got to have handrails on that motherfucker. He only puts one up.
Well, let me ask you this: don't you get to pick your house that you move into? I did. They let me go. They don't just take you and stick you in the project or whatever here. You actually get to
Well,
you got to go find your own house, and I found a nice one. 3 bedrooms, central heat and air, whole 9 yards.
yeah. You would think when you pick a house and there's failures that the fucking HUD would make the landlord comply.
They do an
If somebody,
inspection before you move in. They do a HUD.
I
The
know what
HUD
to fucking
sends
do,
people out to
Stella.
inspect it. Yeah,
Stella,
yeah, that's
I
what I'm
know what the
saying.
fuck
That they
I'm
didn't.
doing.
I
You know,
know you do. What I'm asking is why did they
I
not
know
test
this
it
thing's
then?
supposed to have been in Stella. I know this place is supposed to have been inspected before I moved in. It was. It was inspected by a blind man that gets paid. You know, and I've called him on his bullshit. I've had it re-inspected. I've had the director re-inspect it and let this shit fly. So what I've done is I've documented their neglect in their jobs and their conspiracy to defraud the government with this landlord. Yeah, there's several properties that this housing authority has fucked, and I've got a lot of information is going to bust out the Manhattan, Kansas Housing Authority. They're operating illegally with several landlords getting paid, letting shit get rented. The only reason I'm still here is so that he don't rent this motherfucker to some other baby mama with a kid that's going to have to move out in the middle of winter because of the unbearable conditions. You're going to
Yeah,
get
I
maximum.
understand, but
Well,
well, the only thing they try to finagle me on is, see, I moved my Section 8 here from another state.
okay.
Well,
Well, I mean, we're
no,
talking
they
about
was going
that.
to put
You're
me on a
talking about
waiting
this.
list again. And they can't do
Yeah.
that. When you're being transferred, you get moved to the top of the list. You get to go pick right then. Well, they tried to get around that, and the other state called up here, says, no, you can't do that. Anyway, they had to give in and go with it. So I got my house right away.
Yeah, of course. Now throw in the factor I've got this VA HUD VASH program working with HUD. Yeah. Anyway, I got a trip to the governor's office next week. Gonna meet with him and a guy, one of his staff that investigates shit, and somebody from the attorney general's office. And going to be providing them some information about my piece of shit landlord and my piece of shit housing authority. Actually, my ass is probably going to be in a fucking hotel room with my shit in a storage shed before fucking long.
Hell, I just go
Either
rent a
that
storage
or,
shed, put me a bed and everything in there, move right into that. Be a lot
yeah,
cheaper.
I'm just kind of hoping and thinking, shit, maybe I'd be better off just waiting for this motherfucker to catch on fire and then just collect my insurance and replace everything and go on. Just never know. You know? Karma happens for a reason to those that deserve it every time.
Definitely, definitely. Yep, he gonna be living up in the Ritz, high
No,
on the
Too
hog.
Tall going to be filing some civil right violations on the housing authority and some fraud and theft on this landlord, and all these motherfuckers gonna wind up in prison. Scamming the government with defective property is a crime. Operating in a conspiracy to defraud the government is a crime. And I've been documenting this shit for 4 fucking years. You would love the video I made while this clown was here doing the inspection. He walked out of here in 20 minutes saying, well, everything meets code, this, that, and the third. And I said, wait a minute. Let's go back and look at this. And let's look at that. He left an hour later and I'm sorry, Rob, but I'll definitely get this handrail took care of for you. I'll get that road up and these other things. But I'm really sorry, man. You're right. This is fucked up and that's fucked up. And he ain't done fuck. And the director of this housing authority going to violate my fucking civil liberties. Fuck them. Yeah. Like I say, if they're going to do it to me, they'll do it to the next guy. And now I'm like Truman, the buck stops here, motherfucker. I call bullshit.
Well, Shockwave says, Rob, I enjoy your bird streams. Real as shit on YouTube.
Yep. Yeah, kind of nice and peaceful. Well, hell, I've made 2 6-hour DVDs. One of these single mama friends of mine here in the neighborhood I help. She works at one of them nursing homes. She be watching this shit. The people at the nursing home be watching the birds and everything. Because some of this bullshit, I just fuck it. YouTube's gone to the birds. I'm just going to sit here on my porch and make a movie and catch the cops running the stop sign. I mean, y'all think it's a critter cam, but it's an undercover surveillance on that stop sign and the police running it. Don't get confused. It's still a cop watching channel. It just looks like a nature channel.
What gets me is a cop will be driving down the road. They'll have a tail light or brake light out, and they'll be pulling a motherfucker over for having a fucking light out, slapping tickets to them out the gas. And you can sit there and see they got a damn light out themselves.
If you notice my stream today, last night I put a bait bag of dope out in the street. I took some rock salt, took about 2 tablespoons of rock salt, put it in a bag and tied it up and threw it out in the middle of the street. We got this bicycle tweaker mafia meth heads running around the neighborhood on their bicycles. And
well, I bet they enjoyed that.
Got motherfuckers stopped and grabbed that bag, just smiling, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get high today.
He probably took it and sold it to somebody.
Yep. Yeah, a stupid motherfucker that bought it. I hope he fucking kills the motherfucker that sold him some rock salt.
Yep.
I mean,
that's some funny shit there.
I don't know. I got to thinking about it. About 3 of them cops run by, drove past, and I seen one of them hit the brake light. Say, "Oh shit, he spotted it in the car." And I thought, man, if he fucking grabs that bag and he fucking gets my fingerprints, it's gonna be, yeah. And what if the fucking KBI comes back and that rock salt test positive for meth or something? Wouldn't that be the shit? Hey Rob, we found your dope out in the street. And like, that was a bait bag of rock salt. Well, it tested positive. There's Rob in prison for 7 years.
Yeah, for something he didn't do. Yep, that's the way they do you.
Yeah, I was thinking about like, nah, fuck it. That'll never happen to me.
You'd be surprised, seriously, how many people do sit in jails and prisons for shit like that, stuff they didn't even do.
Hey, I got a wrongful conviction for ID theft and use of a financial card. I mean, Stella, do you think I would be dumb enough to find some woman's purse and use her credit card to add time to a phone number with my name on it?
Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, well, you know what I
I
mean.
mean, I have a
Yeah.
higher criminal level of intelligence than that. That's just about as stupid could be to use a stolen credit card purchasing time for a phone with your name on it.
Well, my
Rob ain't
son,
that dumb, is
my
he?
son that died, listen, his baby mama has been using his last name. They're not married, never been married. Other day, a damn them debit cards are showing up here
Yeah.
saying "Welcome back" on there, and he'd been dead for several months. I know he didn't order the damn things, so she been
But
ordering in cards and all
believe it or
kind of
not,
shit.
with a public pretender, and a trial where the witnesses were not secured from the jury during recesses, I was found guilty in 3 trips through the appellate court, and 5 years later, and no gas money to go to the Supreme Court. Here I sit with a wrongful conviction on my jacket. Now, I mean, you take all the shit I've gotten away with, yeah, that ain't shit. Maybe I should swallow it, but fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, so you smoking anything good tonight, Stella?
No, I left all my shit in Oklahoma 'cause I ain't legal here.
Man, my boy, he's growing me some. He did some blue raspberry, and he bred it with some wedding cake. Man, you talk about good. Look at that.
That's pretty.
That shit kind of gnarly. But man, you talk about fucking blazer. Whoa.
Yeah, I got quite a bit off them 8 plants. I only had 8.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of
But
poundage
hey, I
there.
saw Missouri went legal, man. I just might just say fuck this shit in Kansas and bag up and head back to Missouri.
Well, Arkansas, they didn't quite make it. They was on the ballot for
Yeah.
recreational, but
I know
they just
Arkansas.
didn't.
I've been through Arkansas, man. Them people are crazy down there. Fuck that.
I told you, it's the cops and the fucking druggies and shit, the drug dealers and all that,
What was that
the
airport that Clinton
pedophiles.
was landing his airplanes in?
Huh?
What was the town that little airport that Clinton was using for his drug running?
Probably right here. We got a little tiny airport here.
Well, anyway, back in the day when I lived in Missouri, we were out traveling the country from Arkansas into Mississippi and Alabama, painting highway lines and airports and city streets and crosswalks and shit like that, working these federal contracts.
My dog
We were out
is
there.
strangling. Give me my damn
We,
thing.
we
Quit.
were
Now
at
lay
that
down.
airport that Clinton was using, man. Seeing a little bitty airport and a lot of fucking interesting people in black government vehicles and shit.
It was probably here because we got just right across the lake from
Where
as the
is here?
airport. Hot
What
Springs.
city is here?
Hot
No, it
Springs.
wasn't Hot Springs.
Well, the only other town let me think. He was from Hope. He was
I
born
think it
in
might
Hope.
have been Hope.
He grew up here. This is his boyhood home of Bill Clinton. They got signs everywhere saying it, but he was born in
Yeah,
Hope. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Tell you what, back in them days, oh, there was some good cocaine we were coming across down through there. Crazy how our government forks be fucking us on the regular, don't they?
Well,
Lying,
who
cheating,
you think?
stealing.
Well, I was gonna
Hey, I
say,
got a question for you, Stella.
yeah, go ahead.
You're pretty good at research and stuff. How many treaties has the government upheld that they signed with the natives?
Oh, they've signed plenty, upholding them. No, I mean they didn't.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
if you can name three that they have not violated, let
I
me
don't think
know.
I can. I don't think I can
Uh,
name three.
did you know that the Constitution was stolen? The principles of the Constitution of the United States was stolen from the Iroquois tribe.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, that was kind of like their constitution for the tribe, so that,
Yeah.
got our little form of decorum of best behavior, type of shit. Uh, yeah, I
Well,
think it was James Madison that stole that from the Iroquois and copy and pasted it into the Constitution. And he became one of the founding fathers when he was nothing but a fraudster to the copy and pasted from the Iroquois tribe. That's fucked up,
well,
ain't
I'm
it?
still trying to figure out how Christopher Columbus discovered America when the natives was already here and had to teach old Christopher how to grow corn and everything else.
Columbus was lost.
Yeah, yeah, but he discovered America. Remember, that's what they taught us all in school.
Well,
How he
he
discovered
stumbled
America.
on it. Yeah.
Everything they've taught us, as far as history goes. After I got grown,
Been
I
a
found out was
fucking
lies.
lie.
Lies. It was all
Yeah.
lies. And that's why I got into research and stuff, probably was because of that.
Hmm. No, I tell you, when I was a kid, I did a book report about Kennedy and then the Kennedy assassination and shit. And yeah,
Well, you know what I've been seeing lately around here is that freaking some type of a satellite. It's got these drones flying off of it or out of it or wherever they come from on it. They were six of them, and every night that you can see that satellite still up there in the sky. The drones ain't returned, but they was circling. One flew off at a time. One come out, and then it would make a couple big circles, loops around this drone, and then the circles just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, after they got like three rings out, about like rings on a tree, they got about three circles out. Here come another now. There's six of them. And they just kept circling, going farther out, making a bigger circle. And the drones ain't returned, but that base unit's still sitting there waiting on them. You can't see it during the day. You can only see it at night when it's lit up. So I'm just wondering who's got that up there and who
yeah,
who
I tell
daddy
you
is.
what, the government sure fucked up this new $600 billion fucking jet airplane. They just built six or seven of them or got an order for six. They ain't worth a shit with these fucking new drone motherfuckers anymore.
I don't know. I don't trust nothing they say. I don't believe nothing they say. We know they ain't gonna do nothing they say. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you bank on them lying, you might come ahead a winner. You know what I'm saying?
that's the reason I don't even.
Kind of like Vegas. If you bet on black and you know it's rigged and it's going to fall on black, you bet black.
Yeah.
You bet on the lie.
Well, I drove all the way back here just to vote, but not for the politicians that were running. I came back to vote for number 4 on the ballot for the marijuana, the you know thing that they were putting on there is number 4 on the
I
ballot. That's
can't
all.
believe Kansas didn't pass.
We got like 46% for it to pass for recreational, and they got
You
50
remember when
something
Hillary
percent.
said that shit about legalizing weed and we need to do more research? Man, I was all over Twitter for about 6 months. That stupid cunt, bitch. I got all the research you
Hell,
need.
hell, Bill and his brother both, they was smoking the hell out of it. What's she talking about?
Shit. Tell me that woman didn't get a contact high. She's a fucking drunk,
Well, he said he
drunk
smoked
slut.
marijuana, but he did not inhale. And his brother was smoking the fuck out of it. Didn't he go to jail for it or something?
I
His
tell you
brother
what.
did?
Oh yeah, Billy, he's something else. But old Hillary, she's one of them drunk, sperm burping hoes. I tell you what, with all the dicks that's been put in Hillary Clinton, if they were poking out of her, she'd look like a pecker pine. Yeah. All them trips to Epstein's Fantasy Island and shit. Tell me Hillary wasn't getting some dick while she's down there.
I guarantee you she was doing whatever she fucking wanted. That's all I got to say about that.
Well, I mean, can you imagine, you're the legal brain tangled up with that political goofball bill, right? Goddamn, anything fresh would look good next to that stupid goof, wouldn't it?
Yeah, truthfully, though, I think Bill Clinton probably a fun dude to party with. Hang out
And I'll
with.
tell you what, if I were president and I had one of them girls like Monica, I wouldn't be poking no cigar at her. She'd be getting a real sausage. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
That
I'm
just
talking
shows how
about.
fucked up a man he is. This motherfucker doesn't know
He
the
just
difference
didn't want. He
between
didn't want to leave
sex
no
and a
evidence. He didn't want to leave
blowjob.
no evidence behind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Hillary didn't give a shit. She didn't care. Hell, the public cared more about it than she did.
I'll tell you what, if it wasn't for Sam Walton, fucking Hillary would be a nobody. She wouldn't even made it through school.
Was he supporting her?
Huh?
Was he
Fuck
her
it.
money bags?
Hillary's law firm is the fucking founding law firm for Sam Walton and the Walmart Industries.
Hmm.
That bitch is still getting fucking legal money. And then you're gonna write these government grants and all
Well,
this shit with
Walmart wasn't
Walmart
even
and
that
stuff.
bad as long as Sam Walton was alive, to be honest. It's after
Yeah.
once he died, Walmart went to hell in a handbasket. It ain't been worth a
Yeah.
shit since, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they're still, I still say they're all tied up in the FEMA camps and all that shit. Walmart is. They got
Oh
their
yeah.
hand
Yeah.
in all the pies.
Yeah. They're going, they're just going to kick off those regular stores. Yeah, that'll be your FEMA camp, one of them FEMA. That'll be your fucking shipping depot for that new world order when there's only 1,000 of us left and they annihilated the rest of us.
Yep.
Yeah. But
I
hey, I just
probably
like,
won't be around to see it because I'm already old. I probably
yeah,
won't be around to see none of that. But
yeah.
and I can't even get none of my kids and family to even think about it, or I don't think they don't even know what a FEMA camp is. All the kids nowadays, and all they worry about is what's going on in their life around them right then, right there at that particular moment. They don't think about what's going to happen 5 years from now, or 10. Because they're going to be around for some of this. I'm not. I'll be long gone. But
Yeah.
I ain't going to have to worry about picking a red pill or a blue pill, or getting thrown in one in
Fuck
FEMA
that. Give
coffins.
me
Or
all of them, man. Hey, I'm one of them believers. I believe there's someplace better than this, and I tell you what, the condition of this, I'm ready to go.
I lived a good life. That's the way I look at it too. You know, whenever it's my time, they'll take that. Yeah, I'll go, and it'll all be good.
Yeah, like say anymore, I hear another good friend of mine passed away or some shit, I get a little pissed. I'm like, motherfucker, I thought it was my turn. Look at you, you 20 years younger than me, you dead. Pisses me off. You off to a better place and I'm still here, you motherfucker.
I know
Ain't
it's
right.
pissing
You know
me
what
off
I'm
'cause
saying?
I'm way older, and my family's dying off, and they're all younger than me. I
Yeah,
thought,
the
man,
sandwich maker,
I was supposed to go for any of them, in my mind, right?
the,
I don't know
the
why I'm still
sandwich
here.
maker, me and the sandwich maker did the math the other day. I'm 72 years old. I quit counting birthdays and all. I just had one not long ago. I don't even celebrate the motherfucker. It's just okay, I'm another year older, whatever. Actually, I'm just another year wiser and a hell of a lot more handsome. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, you don't really look that old though. You look like you might be in your like early 60s. But
Yeah.
hell, old Sam, that old retarded Sam at goofball in this community, he ain't but 47 years old. He looks like he's in his 70s. I kid you not.
Now, is that Mexican kid that gives the blowy blows at the truck stops and shit?
No, that's Jose, and
Oh,
he
I thought that was him that was up here earlier that wouldn't shut up.
no, that's Juan. He's in the basement right now.
He's still in the basement.
Yeah,
Is he
He done
still
drank
talking?
another, probably because he done drank another 6 pack. It's okay, Juan.
Yeah,
You'll be all right. You just sit down there and keep talking. But
yeah,
now he'll be
yeah.
mad at he'll be cussing me every day for the next 2 weeks now because I've been left
Well,
him down
just
there
tell him
talking
to
to
shut
himself.
up and put him in the basement. Maybe one day he'll learn how to have a fucking civil conversation on a social media platform. The only reason I say shit is so I don't have to repeat myself, and that the
I,
story I'm
I
sharing,
don't
that
know why
the 5 or 6.
Charles thinks he
I'm
can only
thinking,
have 6 people on his panel, and mine every time mine comes up, it says I can have 10. Do they only
well, what
use
I
six
say
if you're
is
using the
the
free
reason
plan?
I was doing that is for the benefit of those in the audience that are trying to listen, because you know what it
Yeah,
sounds like when there's 6 people talking all at once. A fucking weed eater running at half throttle sounds more pleasant.
yeah.
You know?
Well, some people that's hard of hearing, or if they wear a hearing device, they can't make heads or tails out of it because it sounds like a
Yeah,
bunch of bees humming over top of each other. What
yeah, yeah,
I've been learning. I've been doing much better. But when I first started
yeah,
streaming, I was really bad about over talking people. But I've been kind of
yeah.
laying back and.
I mean, you can hear a lot when you're listening. I mean, I don't know too many people that can talk and listen at the same time.
Well,
I
that's my
haven't figured
problem.
that out.
I can. I can carry on about 10 different conversations at the same time and keep up with all of them. But
Yeah,
I had to learn on here though, because like some of the people down below listening, what's his name, Brian, he has a hearing problem, right? And when they're talking over each other up here, to him we sound like a bunch of bees buzzing on a big bowl of honey.
yeah, that's the same thing I'm trying to say, And I ain't got no hearing aids, and it sounds like a bunch of fucking noise when everybody talks all at once. Yeah.
Well, I have been trying to do better though. I really have. I've been
Well,
working
I
real
mean,
hard at it.
my opinion, my 2 cents is worth something just as much as yours is. And when either one gets canceled and silenced because of somebody over talking, nobody heard nothing. You know, And like you say, it's like a ride at the fair. Get in, take your ride, and then let the next motherfucker have a ride.
But I have been doing better from when you first met me.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah. You were a motor mouth from hell. I like fuck.
have.
I think that was when I realized, shit, I'd rather listen to my weed eater at half throttle than listen to half hour Stella.
Exactly. But I finally caught on what was going on with the streaming thing and all that. And so I've been trying to lay back and, let the other people take hold of the conversation.
Enjoy the conversation,
Yeah.
I mean, the day's young. You'll get a turn to say what you got to say. I think I learned that in radio back in the day. It's called microphone etiquette. When I first started getting into radio, and there's other people and stuff that, hey, don't be talking over, microphone etiquette. When somebody's talking, shut the fuck up. Of course, some of these people here, if you tell them to shut the fuck up, they go,
Rob,
you offended me.
Rob, you said she ended up
What?
getting her a nice place, the housekeeper. I was trying to get the rest of that story out. She got her a nice place. We got over on another conversation, got off of it, and I wanted to hear
Oh
about her
yeah.
nice place.
Yeah, this girl was busting ass. She's got a situation. She's also a baby mama to her daughter, who's in prison forevermore. And so she's shared custody with the kid, and they're up in Leavenworth. She's living here in Junction City, and when I got wind of the story and how come she's working 2 fucking jobs and everything else to make money just to travel back and forth to see the kid and stuff, like, girl, you need to get to fucking Leavenworth, work 1 goddamn job, pay the rent, and fucking have time with that kid. And she said, I can't afford to do it. And I said, well, we'll just see about that. I sold that jet ski. I bought a jet ski for $2,000. I sold it for $6,500.
Damn.
Yeah, I paid her deposit, paid 3 months
Hell,
of
I could have got
utilities.
I could have got 2 of them on a trailer couple of years ago for about $600 with a
But
double trailer haul too. Both.
I paid her deposit. I paid her utilities for 3 months each. Paid her rent for 3 months. Helped her find a job up there. I don't know fuck about Leavenworth, but we went running around, and she was taking care of things at the house, and I did some running. And I come back and I said, I got 2 places you need to go apply at. One of them said, call them up right now. She got off the phone 10 minutes later and said, honey, I got a job. I said, well, see. Sometimes you got to step out the way and let a miracle happen.
Yep.
But baby daddy lives in the basement. She lives in the upstairs of the house. Nice ranch house. Got 3 bedrooms upstairs and a full apartment downstairs. The kid moved in downstairs, the baby daddy that's a teenager. And, I get visitation privileges, and she comes to visit and makes some sandwiches, and it's pretty good. But, damn, kind of sucks she ain't 20 miles away from me like it used to be. She's 120, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll come to enjoy not having a woman in my hair all the time.
Yep, that's true.
And she's cute too, Stella.
Yeah, her main thing was getting there so she could be close to her baby.
Yeah, well, I mean, working fucking 2 jobs and odd jobs, and all you're doing is fucking working and getting rides and this, that, and the third back. They even got her a minivan. I bought a minivan at the junkyard, same damn make and model as mine. Ain't got a scratch on the body. It had a CV joint and a water pump that was out on it. Fixed all that shit up. And I ran into her and stuff, and She needs that more than I do. I'll just drive this old piece of shit. It's still going. I was thinking about fixing up that new van and selling the old one and get rid of it, because it's getting up there. But nah, it's been a pretty interesting year this year.
Yep, I'm just
Yeah.
starting to get a little tired. I think I'm gonna go back to bed. I've been on here 3 hours.
Yeah, she's in there taking a nap. That woman can sleep. She don't care much for this YouTube stuff. She said, Rob, you got some crazy fucking friends on that YouTube.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't even beginning to meet the half of them yet.
Yeah. There's some places, when she's around, I don't even tune in.
I was gonna say I don't think I would. There's a bunch of them I don't think I'd take. Nobody to care for around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
She
got to
does
work.
some other, she's on another
If
social
I
platform
don't
with
like
some
them
artwork
anymore, and they ain't got nothing I want to see or watch or participate in, I just unsubscribe them. Don't get no notifications. Don't go back. Don't go look for them, and just move on and keep heading in the forward direction.
Yeah, keep on rocking with the good stuff. Fuck the dumb shit. How's that? Where's my spoon? Stella, where's my spoon?
It's probably look under your ass. That's where I lose my lighter at. Every time I lose my lighter, seriously,
This
I
is
tilt
my
my ass.
YouTube whack.
Oh, that's
This
your
is my
whack-a-troll?
YouTube whack-a-troll spoon.
Oh, that's
I
a
can
good
whack
one.
the trolls.
Yeah,
It does not
that's
play
pretty
well with
handy.
stupid people.
Yep,
What? Yeah,
that's
whack a
pretty
troll.
cool.
Slap, slap, slap. Fucking idiots. Yeah.
I don't mind the trolls as long as they're not doxing, as long as they ain't making
Yeah.
racial comments to my chatters, and you know what I'm saying, messing with people, doing that kind of thing. But
And we ain't got to agree on everything, but
that's
at
right,
least we
because
can
if everybody
have a
agrees on
level of
everything,
humanity and consideration for a motherfucker.
well, if we all
Uh,
agreed, Rob, we'd all be identical twins, and I ain't growing
fuck.
no damn beard, so.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, a woman running around with my whiskers, that scares the fuck. So much for me getting some sleep tonight. Fuck you, Stella.
Yeah,
Come on.
I wake up early in the mornings too. So I'll probably I'll probably sleep about 3 or 4 hours and I'll be back up. But
I need a gallon of bleach. Get this vision out of my eyes. Bearded women looking like Stella and me. What the
yeah,
fuck?
when they get up around our age, oh Rob,
Oh,
they
you
still
watch these goddamn strolls. These damn trolls, they're going to have these fucking Stella Too Tall baby puppets and stuff for sale on the YouTube just in time for Christmas.
good deal. That'll work. That'll work.
What was them little ugly babies and
It,
cabbage patches and
but
shit?
Carlos, you're in
Yeah.
California, honey. It's after 2 a.m. here. I woke up about I woke up at 10 o'clock. I slept. I
Yeah.
went to bed
What
about
the
dark.
fuck?
I
You
woke up at
pussies.
10.
Hey,
So that'd
you
be,
can start crying. You can start crying about what time it is at 4 in the morning.
yeah. See,
If
he's
it
in
ain't 4,
California.
what the fuck are you crying about?
He's on different time. Carlos on different time frame than I am. He's 2 hours different. See, so that's what I'm saying. And I've slept
I
4 hours,
don't know.
and it's 2:10
Hey,
now. So I'll probably wake
since
up
this
about 6 or 6:30. I'll sleep another 4 hours, and then
since
I'll be
this
back.
internet and everything, Stella, since this internet and everything, fuck all that time zone. I live in the here and the now. I don't care what time it is there. I don't care what time it is over there. This is here. This is now. What the fuck about it? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I don't get all that division of time thing, but I guess it's uh I don't know how they ever come up with that. Well, I understand the daylight savings time, But
No
actually,
government control.
Nevada and part of Arizona don't recognize daylight savings time. And see, it's actually a state thing, believe it or not. It's left up to each state whether they recognize it or not. Because they could vote it
Yeah.
out and not have no daylight savings time where you fall back to fall, spring forward in the spring, you know.
Yeah, we know what daylight savings is.
Yeah, I'm just saying the difference in the time, you know, is only 2 hours from between me and Carlos. But here's the thing: it take me more than 2 hours to drive there. Okay, so now what are they using for their baseline to figure out that difference in the time? See, I'm my brain thinks in mathematics. Okay, everything in my head is mathematics and chess, of course, but I'm trying to figure out what their baseline is for determining that that the time should be 2 hours difference when it takes more than that to drive there. And just think if you was walking or riding a horse or a bicycle, how much longer it would be. Hell, we'd be on that 6 hour excuse me, 12 and 24 hour world time clock. You know what I mean?
I think that's when you throw out the mathematical equations and factor in this astrological, whatever.
But I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for coming up and
Yeah.
visiting.
Say goodnight, Irene.
Yep.
I'm
And
going
good
to
night,
fill my
Juan.
cup
I
and
hope
I'm
Juan
heading back
slept
to
good in the
bed.
basement. Good night,
All
kiddos.
right.
Good night, Carlos,
Yeah.
Tyler, Hammer, Shockwave. Everybody's still in here. I'll see y'all tomorrow.